appreciate it. Forced claps is what SModcastle is all about. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, SModcastle Cinemas. I'm your host, Kevin Smith. So just a heads up, we're not starting yet. We're about to start. This is just to say hi to everybody in the room and whatnot. When we start, we'll be live streaming the whole time and whatnot. If you Welcome, my friends. Welcome to SModcastle Cinemas. I'm your host, Kevin Smith. Thank you for being here today, everybody. Here in the room, anyone watching online and whatnot. This is the SMAUCTION. Now, for folks who have not been here before, just some history, what this is about and whatnot, because people are like, I don't get it. We bought a movie theater, me and my friends. We thought it'd be so fucking fun and easy. This is the theater that we grew up going to when we were kids and whatnot. It was going out of business. We were like, wanted to save it. We were like, fuck it, let's go in there and it'll be just like when we were kids. Like, well, the movie theater will be packed all the time. Like, I've made money as a filmmaker. Now I'll make money as a film exhibitor. I'll get both fucking ends. It'll be amazing. Did not work out that way at all. We bought a movie theater after COVID, so film exhibition has been in the toilet. And I've used this examples many times, so folks in the audience will probably be able to do it along with me or fill in the blanks. Just to give you a case of what exhibition looks like at SModcastle Cinemas. Avatar 2, The Way of Water, and arguably one of the biggest films of last year and the beginning of this year or whatever the fuck, or last year, it did $2 billion. Opening night here at SModcastle Cinemas, we had 12 people come watch it. Opening night of Creed 3, also a huge hit. Kids, how many people were here? 7 and 1 left. So it's 6 total. We did The Nun 2. Kids, how many people were here? 1. One creepy poor motherfucker was here watching that movie by himself and shit. So when we do brand new movies and stuff, we're competing with other movie theaters, and also we're competing with a world that's like, I'll just stay home and watch streaming. I'll be able to watch it in my house in like 3 weeks and stuff. Whenever we do events, if we've done like, you know, Mallrats with Jason Lee and Jeremy London, Chasing Amy with Joey Adams, Tusk with Justin Long and Genesis Rodriguez, George R.R. Martin came, the Russo brothers came. We could sell the place out and upsell it, and that helps keep the lights on. But the day-to-day, the reality is, it's tough to keep the lights on and pay salaries. So what we started doing was, at the events that I would host, we started doing auctions before the screenings. And they started small. It would be like 20 minutes, half hour. Then we started adding more and more because it was augmenting. We were like, oh shit, we could pay salaries this week. Like, fucking Connor, our manager, can eat. Like, fucking... So the auctions get longer and longer, and I'll never forget, like, there was one auction that went for 2 hours, and at that point, somebody in the audience was like, are we ever gonna watch the fucking movie? And after that, some people were like, you should do it as its own event. And we're like, yeah, we should, and here we are. So we're here tonight to raise money to keep the lights on here at SModcastle Cinemas. All the fucking proceeds go to either getting me out here or fucking paying our salaries or making the electric bill and shit like that. So thank you for your support. A bunch of people already jumped online and bidded. Thanks to Steven. Give it up for Steven to the left right there, ladies and gentlemen. Steven is our cinema technician, and he built the entire SMAUCTION. Him and Ernie organized it last night meticulously upstairs and whatnot, went through every item. Inputting everything and whatnot. It's taken a long time and an effort to do it. So I thank them. Like, I'm the guy that's like, ooh, let's do a bunch of shit. And they're like, fuck, how do we do it? They actually figure out how to put those things together. It's important to be a dreamer, don't get me wrong, but it's more important to be surrounded by people that can implement your dreams, because I'm just a dreamer, and dreamers generally can't get shit done. It helps to have people help you get things done. And in the case of SMAUCTION, it don't exist without Steven and SModcastle keeper Ernie O'Donnell. Give it up for him one more time, please. Okay. So as we normally do it here, we'll be doing it the same way, but this time around we're adding an element that's far more entertaining. Usually it's just me up here barking and going like, I have 100, do I have 150? Or something like that. We did an auction of my artwork a few months ago with Bodner, the auction folks. And Joe Bodner, who was the auction caller, was nothing short of amazing. I was so vastly fucking entertained because he could do that auction talk, man, that you see on TV. You're like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh. So I asked Ernie, I was like, can we bring Joe? And he was like, well, I'll ask him. And Joe said he would fucking join us. Give it up for Joe Bodner, everybody. Just give him, give him a bit of your credentials, Joe. You come from the auction world, correct?
That is correct.
How
yes.
long you been doing it?
30 years.
What is the auction game like? Is it fun or is it a job?
It's everything, to be honest with you. It's a ton of fun, and it is a major job, no matter how you look at it. Going out and finding stuff, it's like a big treasure hunt. You never know what you're going to find. It's a lot of fun that way. And then packaging it and bringing it back, there's a lot of lifting and everything else. So it's a lot of fun, but a lot of work.
How is it on The Voice? We did an auction together, not the TV show, your actual voice. We did an auction together, and like it was 4 hours long.
At least, yeah, we went 4 hours, 5 hours.
And I was like, what is his voice going to be like the next day? Give him a taste of what you do.
All right, we're going to go on 100, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 175, not 200, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 275, not 300. We'll be going like that. So there you have it.
Like I'm not exaggerating. I would rather listen to that than fuck. It's so entertaining.
Well, thank you,
It's so
sir.
satisfying. It's like popping fucking like plastic bubbles. It's oddly satisfying. One more time, dude.
Yes, 100, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 175, now 200,
How'd you learn to do it? Give it up for that.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
amazing.
Thank you.
How'd you learn to do it?
I taught myself, actually.
Is that really?
Yes, I started working for an auction house when I was 17, carrying furniture, this and that. And one day he heard me mimicking him downstairs, and he said, "Oh, we could put you up to auctioneer." I said, "Get out, I'm not going to do that." So he gave me some exercises of saying numbers back and forth, upside down and around, and doing different chants such as Betty Butter, some butter, but she said it's butter bitter. If I put it in my batter, bit. If I buy bitter, better, butter, put it in her bitter, I'm bitter, better, better. So it's bitter, bitter, butter, butter, bitter, better, butter, put it in her bitter, bitter, better, better. Doing things like that, but much slower back then. But
Who the fuck wouldn't want to get oral from you, man? Like, look at that tongue. It's unbelievable.
So, well, thank you, sir. But as far as that's concerned, so
That was an offer, by the way. I'm hiding in plain sight. I'm watching your mouth going, amazing.
there you go. But at any rate, so that turned into auctioneering, and then I ran my first auction when I was 19, and then I've been doing it ever since. So.
Now, where can they normally find you, the folks at home? I auctioned with you. Where are you?
BodnersAuction.com. You know, we're online. Pre-pandemic, we were at the New Jersey Convention and Expo Center in Edison, New Jersey, but it put us into the online world, and that's where I've been. This is my first live, and this is going to be like my third live event, really, since COVID. I've only done 3 live events since COVID.
Serious?
Yes, everything's been online. Prior to that, we used to get about 500 to 800 people, sometimes 1,000 people. We did a 5-ring auction where we did all kinds of stuff, lots of toys, dolls, trains, collectibles, comics, pop culture, everything. But now we just feature that online. But I do a live broadcast, so you could actually watch us on me, or you're bidding to the computer screen, but we're giving all this entertainment like we did with your sale back in September.
I'm telling you, man, like when you get bored of Zillow and Pornhub, and you just want to scroll through a thing, fucking the auctions are vastly entertaining. You lose time on a toilet watching this man. It's the highest compliment I can give anybody. Okay, kids. We have a bunch of stuff to do, and I can feel the seething hatred from SModcastle keeper Ernie O'Donnell, who's like, shut the fuck up and start the auction, because we have a lot of items to get through. So shall we begin? Let's do it, man. Auction item number 1.
Thank you.
No, we'll do that later. Let's start with yeah. We have some stuff that we do for this crowd only, for the people who actually bothered to come out. So throughout the evening, we'll be sprinkling that in there, but I don't think we should begin with that. Let's begin with what's up on the screen. Kids, what's up on the screen is a Clerks 3 jersey, man. Right now, the current high bid is $200. This was made for me by Daryl, and he makes jerseys all the time. Wonderful guy, always been a supporter of SModcastle. And the bidding is currently at $200. Is that correct, Stephen? Yeah. So I hand it over to Joe. Joe, do your thing.
Yes. So the plan is we're going to accept the high bid on the internet, and I'm going to look to the audience, and I'm going to try to interact with you guys first. If all guys are out, then we go back to the internet. So that's basically the situation. That's the thought. So I got 200, get about 210, 200, get about 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 230, 230, get about 240, 240, get about 240, get about 240, sir, 240, get about 240. It's only money now, 240, 240. I know you're thinking about it. 240, get about 40, get about 40, get about 40. I got 230, get about 240, 230, get about 240, sir, 240, 240, get about 240, get about 240, get about 240, get about 230, get about 240, 235. Help anybody? He can't beat it for $5 more. 235, 235, get about 235, get about 230. 235, 235. Thank you. 240, 240. Get about 45, 45 now 50. 50, get about 50, get about 50, 50, get about 50, get about 50, get about 50, get about 250, get about 250, get about $250. 250, 255, 255, 260, 260, 260, 260, get about 260, get about 260, get about 260. I got 255, 260 now 5, 265, 265 now 70, 70 now 5, 75, get about 75, 75, 75. Yes, think you could, think you should. 75 now 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 280. We're taking credit cards, sir. 280, 280, get about 280, 280, get about 280. I got 275 and 280, 275, get about 280, 275, get about 280, get about 280, get about 280. I got 2. Oh, boy.
Say that. Say it.
All right.
Incorporate that information.
300, 310. He's going to sign the other jersey.
No, but
310.
say it super fast.
He's going to sign the other jersey, too. So let's go. 310, 310. Get about 310, get about 310. 305. Oh, boy, he's got a jersey to high side, too. Look at this. 305. 305, get about 305. 305, yes. 305. He signed it. Yeah, 35, 310, 310, 315. 320, 330, 340, 340, 350, 350, 350, 350, 360, 360, get about 370, 370, get about 370, get about 370. You started. Come on back now. 370. I got 360 here, been 370. 360, get about 370. 360, get about 370, get about 370, get about 360, get about 370, get about 370, get about 360, been 370. 370, get about 370, get about 370, get about 360, bid 370, 370, 380, 380, 380, 380. I got 370 back there, 380, 390, back to you, 390, 390, get about 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 390, 385, help you. I'll go back to the $5 increments because that's what we're set online. 385, 385, it's begging, I don't know, 385, 385, get about 385, get about 385, get about 385. I got $380 with 385. What's the time limit? I got 37 seconds to go. I got to beg for another 35 seconds. 385. I got 380, get about 385. 380, get about 385, get about 380, get about 385, get about 380, get about 385, get about 380, get about 385. This is like the countdown to New Year's Eve.
It
here.
really is.
Second.
I can't wait to
I
come.
got 20 seconds. There you go. 15 seconds. 385. Get about 385. Get about 380. Get about 385. Get about 380. Get about 385.
We're all edging. We are all edging, Joe. Bring us there.
385. 380. Get about 385 going once. 380. Get about 385 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $380. Oh. Congratulations. Right in the front row.
Now, we got to go way faster than that. Otherwise, we're getting through 10 items. So, let's, just as an observer, so much, it started the bid, what was it, 200 it began at? We ended at 385? So that was $185 worth of talking.
Yes. Yes.
Give it up for my man.
Thank you. Thank you.
But do we have to wait until the timer goes down, or can we kill it at any point?
No, I can bid it, end it early.
You could do whatever you want.
All right. So
it's up to you, though. It depends how much online bidding's going on, but that's up to you.
That's true. Some of them will just be like, all right, let's move on.
Yeah.
So we don't spend like 10 minutes.
That's fine by me.
Done and done. Signing things, tag it up here. Meantime, item number 2, up for auction, kids. What do we got? This is the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Location and Production Design Lookbook. Ernie's going to hold it up for you. It's right here. This is what they gave us when we did our Location Scout tour. And it's got not just the locations inside on maps, but also drawings of what the sets are going to look like, put together by Nate, our production designer. Certainly not one of a kind, but there were only 10 made, and I don't know where the rest are. Most people throw shit away. I save everything for SMAUCTION. We are currently at
350.
350?
Yeah.
Jesus, man. I got to find some more shit at home.
Hey.
We are at 350. I turn it over to the mouth himself. Give it up for Joe.
There you go. 350, get about 5. 55, get about 355, get about 355. 300, about 355. 300, about 355, get about 355, get about 500, get about 55, 55, 355. I got a $350 bid with 355. 350, get about 355. 55, get about 55, 55, get about 500, get about 500, get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. 55, get about 355. 350, get about 355, get about 355, get about 355. This is a one-of-a-kind thing, isn't it? What do we got here? I was trying to figure out my iPod just before. This is really, really cool. Come on, guys, now. 350 get about 355. 350 get about 355. 350 get about 355. I got one bid online. 350 bid 355. 355 get about 355. Get about 355. Anyone online can bid 355. You can make me beg here too. 350 get about 355. 350 get about 355.
It's the best it's going to be, Joe.
I think so.
Yeah.
350 get about 355 going once. 355 get about 355 going twice. Last call. It says 1 minute 17 seconds. Should we just last call it or should we wait or what?
I'm about to come. Kill it.
All right. Sold $350 online. $350 online. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching online, don't look at that time countdown because there might be a pre-ejaculation.
Joe's getting with the sexy program. Give it up for Joe.
All right.
Next up, kids, we got an item from Lilu Props, Lilu Multi-Props. Ashley, who is our co-owner, Ashley and Joe, have a whole separate company where they they buy props for themselves, but they also do like autographs and stuff. That's how we met. We did an autograph signing with them and stuff. So anytime, like you see, they went to England recently and did Claire from Mallrats and whatnot. So Lilu Multi-Props has a bunch of stuff in the auction today. One of the first is this here, Movies Lilu Props exclusive custom pop signed by Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Trevor Furman, Jeff Anderson, and Brian O'Halloran. So many signatures, such a little cow.
A lot of ink on there.
Take it away, Joe.
300 about 310. 300 about 305. 300 about 305. 500 about 305. About 305. About 300 about 305. 300 about 305. 305 about 305. About 305. I got a $300 bid online bid 305. 305 about 5. 500 about 5. 500 about 5. 500 about 5. 500 about 305. 300 about 305. 300 about 305. About 305. 300 about 305.
It ain't gonna happen in this room, man.
300 about 305. 300 about 305. Anybody? 300 about 305 going once. 300 about 305 going twice. Last call. Sold for $300 online.
Well done.
Thank you all for bidding.
Next up, item number 4 of 150. Jesus. Is a Clerks VHS hockey crest. We have a series of crests tonight, kids. The ones that were made for my jersey. So this can go on any item of clothing that you want. Me, it went across my chest and whatnot. We have a series of hockey jersey crests. They're all kind of similar size and whatnot. So we're going to start rapid firing through them and see if there's any interest. Take it away, Joe.
All right, I got 80 bid 5. 85 going to be 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 89 bid 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. 80 going to be 85, 5 going to be 5, 5 going to be 85. 85 going to be 85. Thank you. Now 90. 90 number, 90 number, 90 number, 90 number, 90 number, 85 bid 90, 90 going to be 90, going to be 90, going to be 90, going to be 5. 95, 95, 95, 95, 95. 100. 100 number going to be 100, 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 100, going to think you could, think you should. $100. Let's go. 100 number going to be 100, going to be 100. I got 95 here. Bid 100. 95 going to be 100. I got 95, third row right in the hat, bid 100. 95, get about 100, get about 100, get about 100, get about 95, bid 100, get about 100, get about 95, bid 100. 95, get about 100. I'm going to look online real quick, see if we got anything. 95, get about 100. I got 120. Yes, thank you. 120 now, 125. Boy, it went up quickly over here. 125. 125, get about 125. 125 now, 30. 130, 130, 130. 125, get about 130. I got 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130. Come on back down online. 130. 125, get about 130. 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 125, bid 130. 125, get about 130. 125, get about 130 going once. Is that a bid online? 125? Yes. I have 125. Thank you. 125 get about 130, 130, 125 get about 130 going once. 125 get about $130 going twice. Last call. Sold $125. Nice buy, sir. Right there on the right. Thank you all for bidding.
Oh my God, it's hypnotic to watch. Next up, number 5 is a Mubi hockey crest. Same idea, kids, but this one's Mubi. Here we go, Joe.
160 online. Bid 170. 160, 170, 170, 170, or 165, I should say. 165. I got to get used to $5 increments, too. 160, bid 165. Yes. 160, get about 165, get about 5, 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 get about 165. I got a $160 bid 165. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 165. 165, get about 165, get about 160, bid 165, get about 160, bid 165. 160, get about 165, get about 5, get about 165, get about 165 going once. 165 going twice. Last call. Sold $160 online.
Nice.
Thank you all for bidding.
Next up, item number 6 is Silent Goalie hockey crest, man. It's Silent Bob as a hockey mask, and once again, it goes on your chest. These are made of incredible quality, just like a New Jersey Devils crest.
They're cool.
Yeah,
120, 125, 120, get about 125, get about 125, get about 125, 125, get about 125, get about 125, get about 125, get about 125. I got 120, get about 125, 120, get about 125 going once, 120, get about 125 going twice. Last call. Sold $120
Nice.
online.
We're moving now, Ern. He's happy. I can see him. He's got a smile. Next up, another hockey crest, man. This one is Garden State Parkway. I don't own it, but I asked them to make it, and they put it on my black and white Chicago-style jersey. There you go, man. Starting at...
Does it come with Easy Pass?
Yes.
I got 120, 125, 120, get about 125, 120, get about 125, get about 125, get about 120, get about 125, 125, get about 125, get about 125. I have 125, 130. I don't see it on here. That's why I'm asking. 130. Mine's not updating for whatever reason. 125, get about 130, 125, get about 130, 125, get about 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get about 130, 125, get about 130, 125. I'm just looking up here. I don't want to lose it. 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 125. Bid 130 going once. 125 at about $130 going twice. Last call. Sold $125 online.
I love when you go rapid and then you stop and say a normal sentence and then go right back into rapid. Because you're like, oh.
Exactly.
Okay, next up, another hockey crest. This is me as the 3 Funko Pops that I had been at the time. I've been many more Funko Pops since then. But these are the first 3 I ever wore. Once again, a hockey crest. And we are at $80. Take it away, Joe.
80 bid 5, 85 get about 85, 85 now, 90, 90 get about 90, get about 90, get about 90, get about 90. I got 85 in the front row bid 90, 90 to get about 90, 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 get about 90. 85 up here bid 90, 90 get about 90, get about 90, get about 90, get about 90. I got 85 here bid 90, 85 get about 90, 85 get about 90, get about 90, get about 90. Now this is where in person works much better. I didn't realize how big these were. I looked at them before the sale and I thought they were like small little patent. These things are fantastic.
That's what Ernie said too. Ernie was like, why are you charging so much for these? I was
Well,
like,
you couldn't even judge. You couldn't scale it. You really couldn't scale it online. These are
I
phenomenal,
should have put
guys.
him next to a shark or something so you could see. We are currently
95, bid 100, 95 get about 100, 100 get to 110, 100 bid 105 rather, 105 get about 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105. I got 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105. Thank you. 110, 110, 110, 110, 110. I got 105 in the back right bid 110. It's only money now. 110, sir. 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 115, 115, 120, 120 get about 120, get about 120, get about 120, get about 120. Nothing to think about 120. 120 get about 120, get about 120, get about 120. I got 115. Yes, 120 now. 125, 125, 125, 130, 130, 130, 130. Think you could, think you should. 130, 130, 130, 130. Get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130. Don't miss out now. 130, 125, get about 130. I can see it right across your chest there. 130, 130, 130, 135, 135, 140, 140, get about 140. I don't want to have it now. 140, 140, 140, 145, 145, 145. You want in? 145, 145, 150, 150, 155, 155, 155, 155. So that's a bid. 155, 155. She's already got her hand on it. 155. I need you to bid, ma'am. 155, 155. Get about 155. Get about. There's no friends here. 155. You're out. You're out. You want to be 155, 160, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 190, 190, 190, 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, get about 2 and a quarter, get about 2 and a quarter, 200, get about 225, 200, get about 225, get about 200, get about 225 going once. 200 get about $225 going twice. Last call. 225, 250, 250, 275, 275, 275, 275, 275, 275 get about 275 get about 250 get about 275 going once. 275, 300, 300, 300, 300, get about 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 325, 325, get about 325. I got 300, get about 325, 300, about 325. Don't let her have it now. 325, 300, about 325 going once. 300 about $325 going twice. 325, 350, 350, 350, 375, 375 get about 375, 350 get about 375, 350 bid 375. Don't thank God you don't have guns in here. 350 bid 375, 350 get about 375 going once. 350 get about 375 going twice. Last call, you're out. Sold $350 on my right. Thank you both for bidding. Thank you both for bidding.
Excellent job. Okay, next up we got. And give it up for fucking Joe, man. We got another hockey crest. This is the Widowmaker, given to me or designed for me by Eric Carrasco, one of my friends who I worked on the Supergirl shows with and stuff. It was after I had my Widowmaker heart attack, and he got me this crest design, and then I started making it and selling it. This is one of the last ones we got left. Represents one of the worst and best things that ever happened to me, coming up on 6 years ago. Take it away.
90 bid 100. 90 bid 100. Get about 100. Get about 95. 90 bid 95. Get about 95. 95. 5. Get about 95. 100. 100. I'm get about 100. 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 Get 105. 105. 105. 110. 110. 110. 115. 115. 115. 115. 110. 115. I got 110 in the back left bid 115. 110 bid 115. 110 bid 115. Get about 150. Get about 150. Get about 150. Get about 110 bid 115. 110 bid 115 going once. 110 bid $115 going twice. I got nothing online, right? Last call. Okay. Sold $110.
Hey!
Back left corner, back left corner.
Next up, I think we're out of Crest World. We are, man. This is a flash ring that I wore for a while. It opens up and it has a tiny little suit sticker inside.
Really?
I wore it while I was making the Flash. I was gifted on the Flash, and so I wore it all throughout and whatnot.
Cool.
And Grant Gustin was like, I've got the real one. I was like, fuck you. But I did. I wore it for what size? I have no idea, but it fit my fingers.
It could be the right size.
Let's see. I mean, there's plenty of room on my chubbiest finger. So I don't know. I don't know ring size. But to show you it in action, there it opens up and there's a tiny suit inside.
Cool.
Doesn't work.
I got
and
three.
I signed the box. Take it away.
I got 305 bid 310.
Are you shitting me?
305 get about 310
$305?
get about 310 get about 310 get about 310 get about 310 get about 310. 305 get about 310. 305 get about 310 get about 310 get about 305 at 310. 305 at 310. This is a very unique piece. Just the story behind it is phenomenal.
But I'm shocked it's going for this much and this quick for somebody realizes
305 get about 310.
overpaying.
305 get about 310 going once. 305 bid $310 going twice. Last call. And we sold the $305 to the lucky person online.
Nice. Our next lot, ladies and gentlemen, is this is unique as fuck, man. This has been in my personal collection since Malcolm Ingram stole it from RST Video years ago. It's a copy of the movie Movers and Shakers with Charles Grodin in it and a host of others. Came from RST Video itself. C70 means comedy, and it's the 70th movie that they put into their system. Everyone was hand numbered back in those days. Cool. So if you look very closely in Clerks, you can probably see it in the background of one of the shots. But it came from the shelves of RST Video.
80 bid 90.
Technically screen used, but you'd have to look real hard to see. But it was in the background. It was in the video store.
Were you kind and you rewind it or what?
It is. I don't even open it. Is it rewound? Do we got to charge somebody 50 cents? 50 cents as well because it's not rewound. We'll take 50 cents off the purchase price.
Exactly. 80 bid 90. 85.
Will I sign it? Absolutely.
85. 85, sir, then. 85 bid 90. 90, get up a 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 95. 95, get up a 95, 100, 100, 100, 100, 105, 105, 110, 110, 120, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170. Came all this way. 170, 170, 170, 180. Do it again. 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 170, 180. 170, 180, 180, 175, 175, 175, now 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, now your turn, 180, 180, 180. I'll take it as a yes. No, I don't know. 180. Come on, be 180. What's $5 more? 180. 180, get about 180, 180. I got 175 here, bid 180. 175, get about 180, 175, get about 180, 175, get about 180 going once. Anything online? 175 bid 180 going twice. Last call.
You're good.
Sold $75, $175. Thank you, sir. Right over here.
Okay. Next lot, kids. Look at this. This is my Avengers premiere pass. It's from the premiere that was in Los Angeles. Hemsworth took me, Chris Hemsworth. He had shot his cameo for Jay and Silent Bob reboot that morning, and he had the premiere that day, and he asked me if I was going. I was like, they don't invite me to that shit. And he's like, well, I know a guy with a ticket. And I was like, really, who? And he's like, me. And I was like, so I went as a guest of Chris Hemsworth, me and Harley. She kept her laminate. It was here in the upstairs apartment for a long time, and Ernie was like, what about this? And I was like, you know what? There's probably some fan out there that would appreciate it more than it hanging in my bathroom. So, without, yes. A lot of DNA on this motherfucker.
130, 135, 130, get about 135, get about 135, now 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 135, get about 140, 130, get about 140, get about 140, get about 135, get about 140, 135, get about 140, 140, 140, 135, get about 140, 135, get about 140, 140, get about 145, 145, 150, 150, 150, 155, 155, 55, get about 55, now 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 150, get about 160, 160. He's saying, yes, you guys are talking about 160, 160, now 5, 165, get about 165, 165, now 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 165 bid 170, 170, 170. Yes, 170 behind me or not? 170, 170, 170, 165 in the front row here, bid 170. 165 bid 170, 170, 170, 165, 170, 170, 170, 170, 165 bid 170 going once. 165 bid 170. Is that a bid? Is that a bid online? Oh, I got 165 here though. With 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, you're 170, you're 165. Don't worry, I could take you again though. I'll gladly take some more money out of you. 165 and 170. 165 and about 170 going once. 165 and 170 going twice. Last call. Sold $165. Congratulations. All right.
The next Avengers premiere, try to use it. Feel like I have this. Okay, next up, kids. This is a screen-used Captain Marvel. There's a scene in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot where in Captain Marvel, the movie, they reference Mallrats. So we had Brody in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot putting this on the rack while he's talking to Jay and Silent Bob at the beginning of one of the shots. A little shout-out for the shout-out that they gave me. It came originally from Showcase Comic Books and Collectibles out there in Louisiana because we shot in New Orleans. And screen used, handled by Jason Lee, the great Jason Lee, while he was playing Brody in Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. Take it away.
All right, I got 1,000.
What? Wait, what the fuck?
Yes. And it's not even graded. There you go. I got $1,000, but 1,005. 1,000, I'm going to buy 1,005. 1,000, I'm going to buy 1,005. I'm going to buy 1,005. I got $1,000 bid 1,005. I know.
Nobody's beating that in this room.
1,000 bid 1,000.
Nobody could bid on this, right?
You never know.
Let's
1,000
kill
bid
this before somebody hurts
1,005.
themselves.
I got $1,000 online, bid 1,005. Get about 1,005. Get about 1,005. Get about 1,005 going once. Yeah. Don't miss out online. There was definitely a bidding war there. They still might be waiting. 1,000 bid 1,005 going twice. Last call. And sold $1,000 online. There you go.
I mean, look, I'll fucking auction underwear, cum. Like, who fucking knew? $1,000 for a fucking comic book. Kids, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old poster from a Fillmore date that me and Muse did April 10th, 2018 at the Fillmore, Detroit. Lovely poster. I think I signed it, though, didn't I? I did. I signed it. Up there, it's not signed. A wonderful piece of artwork. I got one framed in my house. I had a spare, and it could be yours. We're starting at 205.
205, 210, 210 to get about 210, get about 210, 210, 210, 210, 210 to get about 210, get about 205, get about 210. I got 205 online, bid 210. 210, get about 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 210. Nothing to think about 210. 205, get about 210, 205, bid 210, 205, bid 210 going once. 205, get about 210 going twice. Last call. Sold for $205 online. Thank you all for bidding.
Lot number 15. This was in Clerks 3, deep in the background in Randall's room. Whenever we're in Randall's apartment, you can see it. It's created by Nate Gonzalez, and it's artwork based on, in Mallrats, Brody went on to do The Tonight Show. This was an ad that was in TV Guide at the time or whatnot. And since Randall and Brody are cousins, Randall had this hanging in his apartment. So here it is.
515, bid 520. 520, get about 520, get about 520. Thank you. 520, get about 525. 525, get about 525. 525, get about 525. 525, yes, 525. 525, get about 525. I got $515 on my right, bid 520. 550? 550, 560, 560.
Now it's 600 online.
600, 605, 605, 610, 610, get it by 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 610, 610, get it by 610. 625, 650, 650, 675, 675, get it by 675, 650, get it by 675. I got 650 here now, bid 675, 650, bid 675, 750. 775, 775 at 800, 800 get to be 800, get to be 800, get to be 800. I got 775 at 800, 775 at 800, 775 at 800, 800 get to be 800, get to be 775, get to be 800, get to be 800, get to be 775, get to be 800, 775 get to be 800, get to be 775, bid 800 going once.
Holy shit!
900. 9 1/4.
They want to hear you talk, Joe. They want to hear
950.
your dulcet tones.
925 get up a 950. 925 get up a 950. Get up a 950. Get up a 950. Get up a 950. Get up a 925. Get up a 950. 925 get up a 950. 925 get up a 950. 925 get up a 950. Get up a 950. Get up a 925 bid 950. 925 bid 950 going once. Wait. Okay. Oh wait. I got 925, bid 950, 925, get up a 950, 900, get up a 950, get up a 950, get up a 950. I got 925, bid 950. There's no. I got 1,000.
Thank you. Whoever has that weird disposable income, man, you just paid fucking Connor's salary for a minute at SModcastle Cinemas.
1,050, 1,100. 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,050, bid 1,100. 1,050, bid 1,100. 1,050, get up 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,100, get up 1,050, bid 1,100. 1,050, get up 1,100. 1,050, bid 1,100. Any more online or no? 1,050, bid 1,100, get up 1,100, going once. 1,050, bid $1,100, going twice. Last call. And we sold it for 1,050 online. Thank you for bidding in-house. We appreciate that.
Many thanks for bidding in-house. Many thanks for bidding online. Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. Next up, kids, we've got a Reboot Roadshow poster from Grand Rapids, Michigan, from the stop of the Jay and Silent Bob Reboot Roadshow tour. Inexplicably, Adam West Batman is featured in it, which I always found very charming. The iconography they chose to include, including the payphone from Quick Stop, just baffles me, man. But it's dated, and I've got one framed in my house. Go ahead.
Cool. 100 get about 1 1/4. 100 get about 125. 125 get about 150. 125 get about 150. Get about 150. Get about 150. Get about 150. Get about 125 in 150. 125 get about 150. 125 get about 135. 125 get about 135. 135. 125. 135. 125. 135. 125 get about 135. Get about 145. 140 get about 145. 145. 145 get about 145. I know you're thinking about it. I got 135 in the back right. Bid 145. 135 get about 145. 135 get about 140. 140. 140. 145, 145, 145, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 170. You're all out now. 170, 170, get about 170. I got 160 to the internet. Bid 170, 170, get about 170, 170, 160, 170, 170, 160, 170, 160, 170, 170, 160, 170, 170, 165. Help anybody? 165. Yes, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170. I got 165 on my left. Bid 170, 170. 165 bid 170. 165 get about 170. 165 get about 170. Get about 165 bid 170 going once. 165 bid 170 going twice. Last call. We're good. Sold $165 here on my left. Thank you all for bidding.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You rock, neighbor. Neighbor's a longtime supporter, man. Okay. Number 17. Jesus. Buddy Christ sweatshirt. You know, it's not a sweater. It's actually like a sweatshirt material and stuff. And it celebrates the holiday with everyone's favorite non-fictional character. 2XL right here, kids. So it's warm and snuggly for almost anybody.
200 bucks, little man.
For what? You're already bidding?
You're in? All right.
He said 200.
I'll take it. 200, 225, 200 get about 225, get about 200 get about 225, 200 get about 225, get about 200 get about 225. I got 200 get about 225, 200 get about 225. I got 205, 210, 215, 250 get about 15, 15, 15, 215, 215, 215, 215, 215, 215, 250 get about 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 215. I got $210 here on my left at 215. I need you on the internet at 215, 250 get about 50, 50 get about 50 get about 250 get about 250 get about 250 get about 250 get about 210 but 215 going once. 210 get about 250. Yes, 215. There's a yes. 215, 220. Thank you. 220, 225. 225 get about 225. 220 get about 225. 200 get about 225. Get about 225. Get about 225. 220 get about 225. 220 get about 225 going once. I got 220 here on the second row but 225 going twice. Last call. We're good. Sold $220 right here. Back-to-back winner.
Joe, just a little inside baseball. I notice you don't use the gavel like a judge.
No. I guess not. Like this, you mean?
Yeah.
I hold it like
with
this.
the stick.
I was always taught not to point it at people. It's rude. You gotta go like this. I swear to God, that's what they tell you. You gotta go like this.
They're not scissors. It's a gavel.
No, I guess not. I guess it's a gavel. Yes.
All right, next item we got up, kids. Number 18. This is a young Frankenstein print signed by Mel Brooks. This comes from the good folks at Lilu Multiprops. Mel Brooks signed Young Frankenstein poster. Rare as fuck. How many things? I have nothing signed by Mel Brooks. Here's your chance. I could bid. That's right. But I also know the people who sell it, so maybe I can make a deal later on.
There you go.
We're starting the bidding. Go ahead, Joe.
500, 510, 500 get about 510, get about 505, rather 505, 505, get about 500, get about 505, 500 get about 505, get about 505, get about 505, get about 505, 500 bid 505, 505 get about 505, get about 505, 500 bid 505, 500 get about 505, 500 bid 505 going once. Look it online now. I got 500 started, bid 505, 500 get about 505 going twice. Last call. Sold for $500 on the internet.
Thank you, Lilu Multiprops. The next lot, number 19, we have a clerk's signed photo with an additional signed clerk's trading card that was signed by the late, great Lisa Spoonhour. So you have Kevin, Brian, Jeff, and Marilyn signed on one, and then included is Lisa's signature on the card. She did the card set with us before she sadly passed away a few years ago. We miss her right up until this moment and beyond. Take it away.
275, bid 280, 285. I got your 280 online, bid 285. 85, get about 285, get about 285, 290. I see it. 295, 295, 295, get about 295, now 300. 295, bid 300. 295, get about 300, about 300, about 300, about 300. I got 295, bid 300. 295, get about 300, about 300, about 300, about 295, get about 300. I got 295 online, bid 300. 295, get about 300. 300, about 300. 310, I see it now. 310, 315. Retake it about 315. Retake it about 315. Retake it about 350. Get about 350. Get about 315. Retake it about 315. About 350. Get about 315. I need a swivel chair so I can swivel back and forth. Retake it about 350. Get about 350. Get about 350. Get about 310. Get about 350. Get about 310. Get about 315. Going once. Thank you. 320, now 5. 320, get about 25. 320, get about 25. Get about 25. Get about 20, now but 25. 30. I got 330, now 335. 330, get about 335. Well, it's updated on my screen. It says 330. Is that correct? Just making sure.
Internet 330.
Yes, 330 online. Nice. 335. 330, get about 335. 330, get about 335. Get about 330. Get about 335. Get about 330. Get about 335. Going once. 330 bid $335 going twice. Last call. We're good. Sold $330 online.
We thank our good friends at Lilu Multiprops for donating that lot. Kids, we're finally at lot number 20 of 150. This is the Jay and Silent Bob Mall Brawl game from the folks at Interior Gang and Spooky Bard Productions? Spoonie Bard Productions. This was you could buy the game online and play it. They made a version that looks like an actual Super Nintendo cartridge that you could play.
Does it play in a NES?
It plays in a Nintendo. Do we know what color the game?
There's a gray one, a Silent Bob green, and a yellow J one.
Boy, but it's factory
This
sealed.
doesn't
so it's a
have
mystery.
any of the little rings on it. so I'm not. So I don't know what color it represents.
So
but
it
I
plays on
remember
an
those
NES
colors.
system.
Yeah,
This is cool.
It's a Nintendo game.
Wow.
And it was like kind of the game that they put out while they're still building the other game, the Jay and Silent Bob. This Mall Brawl is more a scrolling game, if I remember correctly.
This is neat, guys. One of a kind. 200. Bid 2 1/4.
And it's signed by yours truly.
200 get about 225 get about 200 get about 225 get about 200 get about 225 200 get about 210 200 get about 210 210 get about 205 205 get about 205 200 bid 205 200 get about 205 get about 205 get about 200 get about 205 get about 200 get about 205 200 get about 205 get about 200 get about 205 going once 200 get about $205 going twice. I think that's cheap, guys.
right.
I'd put it in my collection.
Some
It's
things
pretty
can
neat.
be cheap.
200 about 205 going twice. Last call. Sold for $200
Nice.
online. $200 online.
We got you that swivel chair.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, kids. Item number 21. DeGrasse, give it up for Connor. He makes things happen here at SModcastle. Degrassi, the movie script, draft 1.5, dated June 13th, 2005. At one point, I was going to direct a whole ass Degrassi movie for theaters and stuff. And then the thing, I wound up doing something else, and they turned it into 3 or 4 episodes of the program, and Jason was involved. He played the director and stuff, and I popped up in the episodes. But it was actually meant to be a feature, at the end of which Jimmy would get up and walk and shit. Very inspiring. So here's your script, kids. Take it away.
105, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 105, bid 110, 110, get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 105, 110, 115, 150, get about 150, get about 150, 150, 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 150, get 110, bid 115, 110, 115, 115, 110, get about 150, get 150, 150, get about 115. I got 110 in the front row, bid 115, 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 110, bid 115, 110, bid 115 going once.
Online.
We have 110 here, bid 115. 110, bid 115, get about 110, 150. I got 110 here, bid 115, get about 115 going once. 110 bid $115. 115, thank you, or 120, now 125. 125, now 130. 130, 130, 130, 130, 125 bid 130, 130, 130. It got me off those 15 numbers. I don't like that 15. 130, 125, get about 130, 130, 130, 130. 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130. I got 125 here, bid 130. 125, get about 130, get about 130 going once. 125 in the audience here, bid 130 going twice. Last call. Sold $125 right here. Buyer. Right there.
So gratifying. Excellent job, my friend. Take a breather, take a drink. Kids, number 22 is Comic Book Men poster, signed by yours truly. This was to advertise, I want to say season 3, if I remember correctly. To be fair, there is a tear under my signature, but I wrote I love you on top of it, just in case. Ernie will hold it up for you so you can see the whole thing. And currently, it's at $280. Wow. For a
280,
poster.
285, 285, get about 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 285, 285, 280 bid 285, 280 get about 285, get about 285, get about 280, get about 285, get about 285, 280 get about 285, 280 get about 285, get about 280 bid 285, get about 280, get about 285 going once. Comic Book Men, guys, 280 get about 285 going twice. Last call. Sold $280 on the internet, $280 on the internet.
Moving right along, kids. The next lot number 23, is a deck of Clerks 3 cards. This was puzzling to so many people, so much so that they took them out of commission. The good folks at Zero Cool made these pack of cards, and they're meant to look like one-hitter boxes. So if you're a stoner who uses a one-hitter box, you know what this is. To the rest of the world, they're like, I don't get it. Why is it a brown box? What's inside? Nobody opened it because it was sealed. Inside, there's this deck of Clerks trading cards. Like I Sure Were Open, Clerks 3, RST, THC. Really nice deck of cards, but poorly, sadly, put together. And so they changed it and then reissued them all together. So this one's up for grabs.
It's rare, if that's the case.
No current bid.
Yeah. But,
Oh, fucking we sell this in the stash. Moving on.
all right.
Next item is, the Avengers Infinity War signed poster. We had the Russo brothers here 2 months ago, and they did a lovely Q&A up here on stage. They were gracious enough to sign a bunch of posters knowing that we were going to auction them off for the theater and stuff. This is one of them right here. So you got an Infinity War poster signed by the two directors of Infinity War. Take it away.
250 bid 55, 255 get about 55, get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 250 get about 255, 250 get about 255, 250 get about 255, get about 255, get about 250 get about 255, 250 get about 255, 250 get about 255, get about 55, get about 250 get about 255, get about 250 get about 255, 250 get about 255 going once. On that poster, guys, 250 get about 255 going twice. Last call. Sold $250 online.
Number 25, we've got a signed Chasing Amy poster. It's signed by Joey Adams, who came here to show the movie, and it's signed by me. My signature is not depicted on the image, but it's on the poster. I did it earlier today. Two people involved with Chasing Amy, and one of them is on the actual poster.
I got 325 and 330. 325 get about 30, 30, 30, 30. 325 get about 330. Get about 325 get about 330. 325 get about 330. Get about 330. Get about 330. Get about 325. Get about 330. 325 get about 330. 325 get about 330. Get about 330. Get about 330. 325 get about 330. 325 get about 330. Get about 330. Get about 330. Get about 325 bid 330. 325 get about 330. 325 get about 330. Get about 325 bid 330 going once. 325 get about $330 going twice. Last call. Sold $325 online.
Brilliant. Absolutely. Next up, we've got Supergirl t-shirt, kids. This was from season 2, episode 9. Whenever I wrapped one of the CW shows, I made a t-shirt. Like on movies, you make a wrap shirt as a gift, give it out. I did the same thing. I signed the back. On the back, it says, I went to outer space with Kevin Smith and Supergirl. It's a rendition of the Crisis in Infinite Earths cover, famous cover, where Superman is holding a dead Supergirl. Instead, Silent Bob is holding a dead Supergirl and wailing his heart out. Right now, no current bid. Fuck. All right, we'll try it.
We're trying it?
Yeah.
$100. $100. Get about 100, 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 get about 75. 75. Now I'm going in reverse, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention. $50. Get about 50, get about 50, get about 50, 50. We only go in reverse once in a while. 50. Get about 50, get about 50, get about 50, 50, 60. 60, sir. $60, 60. I had him at 50 first. Bid 60. Get about 60, $60, 50, $60, 50, $60. Get about 60, 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 get about 60. I have $50 to the gentleman in the hat. Bid 60. Get about 60, 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 get about 60 going once. 60, thank you. Now 70. $70, 70. Now bid 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 70. Now bid 80, 80, 80, 90, 90, 90, 90. Now we got an auction. 90, 90, 90, 90. Now we're going the right way. 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. 85, $90. 90, get about 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 90, get about. It's $5 more, sir. 90. 90, get about 90, get about. Yes. 90, get about 90, 85, get about 90, 90, 85, get about 90, 85, get about 90 going once. 85, get about $90 going twice. Last call. Sold $85 in the hat back there. Thank you both for bidding. Thank you both for bidding.
Lot number 27 is Diamond Jay and Silent Bob merchandise design binder. Open this up for him. This is a bunch of toys that we did with Diamond, and they're the breakdowns and designs and all different angles of what the figures look like. So it's not just the Blunt Man and Chronic figures, but it's also Keep Flippin'. Each section has something. So like the Movie Bank is in there as well. Lots of designs of merchandise that we did with Diamond. It's a rare collectible. There's Cock Knocker. This is for the Mego dolls we had done, the Mego style dolls. So yeah, it's crazy rare. It's got blunt sabers in it and everything.
Like production stuff.
It is. It's how we got to the actual dolls that we made.
Very cool. 200, 205, 200, get about 205, get about 205, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205, get about 205. One of a kind stuff, guys. You don't find this stuff everywhere. 200, get about 205, 200, get about 205, get about 205, get about 205. I would assume it's one of a kind, correct? I don't think there's anything else. Maybe a
honestly,
second one.
I think it was sent to me and that's it. Maybe they got one in their corporate office.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. One of a kind, ladies, guys, gentlemen. 200, get about 205, 200, get about 205, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205. 200, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205 going once. 200, get about $205 going twice. Last call. Sold for $200 on the internet, $200 on the internet.
All right, kids. Next up, we've got Clit.
All right.
A big clit for y'all. It's a hockey crest of the clit crest from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, the what is it? Coalition for the Liberation of Itinerant.
It's a nice big clit.
Yes, it's a huge clit.
There you go.
Get your hands on it, kids, if you can find it.
Exactly. 115 bid 120. 150 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about $115 for the clit bid 120. Oh, I got 120. 150 get about 120. 150 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 115 bid 120. 150 get about 120. 150 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 150 get about 120 going once.
No, say clit a few more
I
times.
didn't say clit is worth more money than that. Come on now. 120. 150 get about 120. 150 get about 120 on
Say
the clit.
like
50 get about 120.
say like 30
150 get about 120 get about quick. 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 150 get about 120. 150 get about 120. 150 get about 120 get about 120 get about 120 get about 150 get about 120 on the clit. Last call. Going once, going twice. Sold.
Who found
Sold
the
the
clit?
clit to the internet.
Excellent job. Give it for Joe. That's
Thank you.
phenomenal. I've never heard clit so fast in my life. Next up is another crest. Monroeville Zombies, no current bid. Let's move on. Next up is a Tusk hockey crest. Current high bid is 90. This was a silent Tusk, if you will. So it's Tusk with a silent Bob backwards baseball cap, proudly displayed across my chest.
90 bid 95, 95 get up 95, get up 5, get up 5, get up 5, get up 5, get up 95, get up 95, 95 get up 95, get up 95, get up 95, 90 bid 95, 90 bid 95, 90 bid 95, 5, get up 95, 90 get up 95, get up 5, get up 5, get up 5, get up 90, get up 5, get up 90 bid 5, get up 90 bid 5, get up 90 bid 5 going once. I got a $90 bid $95 going twice. Last call. Sold for $90 or 95. I got 95. Yes.
Next up, we got.
There was 95. Sold. There you go. Reclap it.
Yes. Well done.
All right. Next lot.
Number 31 is Moose Jaws Hockey Crest for the movie that I am desperately trying to get done this year. That's my end of the year, I think, is going to be Moose Jaws. I already told all my reps and stuff, this is the year we make Moose Jaws. And they were like, why? And I was like, because it's like, you know how only Nixon can go to China? Only Kevin Smith can make Moose Jaws. And like, I have to do it. And they're like, we get it. And so we'll be heading toward that by the end of the year. In the meantime, this is the crest that I used to wear across my chest of Moose Jaws. And we're currently at 100. Take it away, Joe.
I got 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, 110, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, get about 120, get about 120, get about 120, 120. You're my 110, 120, 130. Now back to you for 130, sir. 130, 140, 140, 150, 150, 160, 160, 170, 180, 180, 190, 190, 190, 190. Now 200, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, 275, 275, 275. He came all this way. 275, 275. Don't want him have it now. 275 now. 300, 300, 3 1/4, 325. 325 get about 325. It's only money now. 325. 300 about 325. 300 about 325. Get about 300 about 325 going once. 300 about $325 going twice. Last call. Sold for $300 right there. Thank you both for bidding. Thank you both for bidding.
Thank you, folks, for your support of SModcastle Cinemas. Next up, lot number 32 is a Jay and Silent Bob Hockey Crest. There's no current bid, so let's move on. What's the next one? This is a Jinko and Kevin Smith collab shirt. I was doing jeans with Jinko, and an incarnation of Jinko that then went out of business, so we didn't wind up doing it. Jinko's been reopened twice since then by different companies and stuff. So I have a set of fucking prototype jean shorts with my face on the ass. What size is the shirt? The shirt is... Red says it's a large, man. So it's one of the, this doesn't exist anyplace. They sent it to me as the proto. It's like, this is going to be our logo. And I said, fantastic. But it never wound up happening. So it was for a collab that didn't turn out to be.
I got 45 bid 50. What if I get about 50, 60, 70, $70, $80, $80, $80, 80, 80, 80, 70, bid 80, 80, 75. Help you. 75, 75 now. 80, 80, 80, 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 80 out there. Bid 5. 85 get about 85, 85 get about 85, 85 get about 90, 90 get about 90, get about 5. 95, 95, 95, 95, 95, 90 bid 95, 95, 95. Think you could, think you should. 95, 95. Thank you. 95, 100, $100, 100 get about 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105. 105, 100 get a 105, 100 get a 105, get a 105, 105, 105, get a 100 get a 105, 100 get a 105, get a 105, 105, get a 105, 100 get a 105, get a 110, 110 get a 115, 115, 115, 115 get a 150, get a 150, get a 150, get a 150, get a 110, get a 115. It's only money now. 115 now, 120, 120, 125, 125 get about 125, 125 get about 125 now, 130, 130, 130, 130, 135 get about 135. Either one of you now, 135, 135, 130 get about 135, 130 get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135 going once. 130 get about $135 going twice. They're talking about it one more time. Last call. Sold $130 in the back right.
Done.
Thank you both for bidding. All for bidding.
Yeah, incredible. Okay, number 34 is the Yoga Hoser's chair back. When you make movies, you do chair backs. Everybody says the director's chairs. This one is the director of photography. This is James Laxton's chair back and stuff, and it shows you how much he cared about Yoga Hosers. No. We had multiples. Here you go. So is the DP, man. The DP's chair back from the movie Yoga Hosers. Take it away.
195 bid 200. 195 get about 200, 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 get about 200. One of a kind as well, guys. You can't get these online. 200, except for right this moment. 200, 200 get about 200. 1 get about 200. 1 get about 200, get about 200, get about 200. 205. I got a 205 bid 210. 205 online bid 210. 205 get about 210, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205 at 210. 205 get about 210, 210 get about 210, get about 210, get about 205 bid 210. 205 bid 210 going once. 210, I got a 215. 210 get a 15. Take it a 15, take it a 15. Now 20. 220, 220, 220, 220. 215 now bid 220. 250 get about 220. 220 get about 5. 225. 225 get about 225. 220 get about 225. 220 get about 225. Get about 220 get about 225 going once. 220 get about $225 going twice. Last call. Sold $220. Buyer number internet.
Lot number 35, my friends, is the aforementioned Jinko shorts I was talking about. Look, it says Kevin Smith up top. On the back, it's my Silent Bob Hawk's face. Prototype, size 42 by 13. And it's got the Jinko and Kevin Smith collab patch right there. Truly fucking rare, man. And there it is. You could probably fit 19 people into it. Starting at what?
205.
Take it away, Joe.
205 at 210. 205 get about 210, 210, 210, 210, 215. 210 get about 15, take it to 15, take it to 15, take it to 215, 215, 215, 215. 250 get about 250, get about 215. I got 210 bid 215. 210 get about 250, get about 215. I got it now 220. 220, 220, 225, 5, get about 25. 220 get about 225. I got 220 back there, bid 225 on the internet. 225. 225 get about 225. I got 220 in the back here, bid 225. 225 get about 225, 220 get about 225, get about 200, get about 225, 225, 225 get about 225, get about 220, get about 225 now 230, 230, 230, 230, 230, 235, 5 get about 35, 235 get about 5 get about 35, 235 get about 35, get about 35, get about 30, get about 35, get about 35, get about 35, get about 35, get about 30, get about 35 going once. 230 get about $235 going twice. Last call. We're good, right? I got 230 back there. You got 235? 235? I got 230 back there. 235, 240, 250. Whew. 250, 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 250. I got 240, but 245 now. 250, I see it. 260, 260, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, or 265 rather. 265, get about 265, 265. I got 260 in the back, but 265, 260, get about 265, 260, get about 265, get about 265 going once. I got 260 in the back of the building, but 265 going twice. Last call. I'm good. Sold $260 in the back right. Thank you both for bidding.
Okay, lot number 36, we got the Avengers Endgame sign poster, again, signed by the Russo brothers when they came to speak at SModcastle back in November, they were very gracious about signing some shit for us. Take it away, Joe.
I got 200, bid 205. 200, get about 205, get about 205, 215, 215, 215, 215. 205 with 215. 215, get about 215, get about 215, get about 210, get about 215. 210, get about 215. 210, get about 215, get about 250, get about 250, get about 215. 250, get about 215. I got $210 here, bid 215. 210, get about 215. 210, get about 215, get about 210, get about 250, get about 210, get about 215. Going once. $210 here, bid $215 going twice. Last call. Sold $210 right over here. Thank you all for bidding.
Give it up for him for supporting SModcastle Cinema, kids. If you're at home and you just tuned in, you're like, what the fuck's going on? We're doing an auction, a live auction, ladies and gentlemen. And even if you're not bidding on anything, it's so worth it to watch the amazing pipes of Joe Bodner. Give it up for Joe, everybody.
Thank you.
Silky. All right, we are going to number 37, a Marvel Studios signed box set of Phase 2 movies that has Iron Man 3, Thor: The Dark World, Captain America: Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers: Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. It's got that British 12, so I think it's from overseas, but it plays on any DVD or Blu-ray player. And it's signed by the Russo brothers. Current high bid, 125. Take it away, Joe.
125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get above 130, get above 130, get above 130, get above 125, get above 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get above 130, get above 130, get above 125, get above 130, 125, get above 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get above 130, get above 125, get above 130, going once. 125, get above $130 going twice. Last call. Sold $125 online.
Lot number 38, kids, is Phase 3 box set signed by the Russo brothers. So it has Captain America: Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Spider-Man: Homecoming, and Thor: Ragnarok.
100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, get above 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105 going once. I got a $100 bid here, bid 105 going twice. Last call. Sold $100 online, $100 online.
And we got one more. Phase. Well, it was all part of Phase 3. This is part 2 of a box set that has Black Panther, Avengers: Infinity War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Avengers: Endgame, and Spider-Man: Far From Home. Once again, signed by the Russo brothers.
150, 155, 155, get about 155, get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 150, get about 155, 150, get about 155, 150, get about 155, 155, get about 150, get about 155 going once. 150, get about $155 going twice. Last call. Sold $150 online.
Lot number 40 is this Chasing Amy poster prototype. This is what they handed to me. This and 3 others. See, there's a number 1 on it. There were 2 other posters that they were like, these are the images that we think the poster is in late 1996. And so I was like, clearly this is the one, which really upset Affleck because he was like, oh, the movie's all about her, you know? How come I'm not on the poster? I was like, they did have a poster with you on it. And he was like, did they? I said, yeah, but it's the back of your head. And they used that for the home video. It was strange. So this is the one I chose, and then it became the poster for Chasing Amy. So this is the proto that they handed me that got the poster approved, and the journey began.
350, 355. We're thinking about 355, get about 355. This is also a one-of-a-kind piece right
Truly
there.
It is one of a kind.
350 bid 355, get about 5, get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. 355, get about 355. 350, get about 355. 300, get about 355 going once. 350 bid $355 going twice. Last call. Sold $350 online.
Online stranger. Along the lines more of like emptying the drawers and shit, this is a Green Hornet marketing book from 2003 for when I was working on the film. This is the thing that made me step away from Green Hornet. They had me meet with people about toys. They had me meet with the Air Force about using a Hornet jet, and I hadn't even written a word of the script. And so they handed me this book with the designs of all the characters and the toys. And I was like, so do you need me at all? You just want me to sit here and cuck it out and shit like that? So I've held on to it forever. This is a look at like the Green Hornet movie kind of that I was going to make. But again, they made all these designs without me based on the idea of the title alone.
Huh. Interesting. 105 bid 110. 105 get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 105 get about 110, 105 get about 110, 105 get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 105 get about 110, 110, 110, 105 get about 110, 105 bid 110 going once. 105 get about $110 going twice. Last call. Do we have it? Oh, we have a big jump. 130, 135, 130 get about 135, get about 135, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, 130 get about 135, get about 5, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135 going once. 130 get about 135 going twice. Last call. Sold $130 online.
Lot number 42, my friends, is got no current bid, so we're moving on. Well, it's Jersey, but there's no bids on it, and the starting is like 500 and shit. It is. It's beautiful, but put it away. Okay, next up. Holy shit, little piece of history right here. This is one of the strikes signs that I used to go strike outside of Universal when we had the strike a few months back, me and Mark Bernard. And so, you know, they give you a blank placard to strike with, and so that's what I came up with. Without writers, Hollywood is silent, Bob. And my mother thought it was clever. And that's what I was out on the picket lines with. So that's a little piece of history right there. You can own right here.
That's history. It should be
is.
the Smithsonian, really.
Me and Mark single-handedly changed the Writers Guild.
There you go.
By standing out there.
205, 210, 205, get about 210, 210, get about 210, get about 210, 215, 215, 215, 215, 210, get about 215, get about 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 250, 250, get about 220, 220, get about 220, get about 225, 225, 225, 230, 230, 230, 230. It's really a part of history, and you're never going to see something like this again. 230, 235, 235, get about 235, get about 230, 250, 260, 260 down 260, 260, 260, 250, get about 260, 250, get about 260. I got $250 bid 260, 250, get about 260, get about 260, get about 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 290, 290, 290, 290, 290, 300, 300, get about 310, 310, get about 310, get about 310, get about 310. You're never going to see another one. 310, 320, 320, 320, very unique piece. 320, 320, get about 320, get about 320, 320, 330, 330, 330, 330.
I think we had a problem with the current online bid.
330, 330. Get in there and you can resell it for that much. 330.
Joe, look at the bid online. Joe.
I know.
You saw? Honor the $275,000 bid, Joe.
Am I taking that bid?
Just close it and sell it in your room.
Might
Okay.
as well close it and sell it in the room. Yeah, smart idea.
It's a little hard to believe, but you never know. I don't know.
It could be somebody out there going like, I'm serious. I have $250,000.
Exactly.
I want to save the theater. And we're like, asshole. Moving on.
330. Back
If
to
you
you
are
for
truly
330.
a real billionaire and shit like that, please let yourself be known more than a random bid that looks fake.
330, 330, get about 330, 330, 340, 340, 340, 350, 350, get about 350, get about 350, get about 350, get about 3. This could be like hitting the lottery because that person could be real and they could be really pissed off and you could sell it to them for that price.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm just saying, 350. Want to be 350? 350, get about 350. Yes, 350, 360, 360, get about 360, get about 360, get about 360. I got 350, get about 360. 350, get about 360. 350, get about 360, get about $360 going once. 350, get about $360,000 going twice. Sold $350. Thank you all for bidding.
Hey!
There you go.
Done and done. Next up, we got the other Writers Guild strike sign I used outside the Warner Brothers lot. And this was outside the Flash poster, which said Worlds Collide. So my thing said Worlds Collide only after words collide.
Now we're trending $1 million. You right?
Oh, fuck.
200.
A much more affordable $200.
There you go. 200, get about 210. 200, get about 210. 210, get about 210. 210, get about 210. Get about 210, get about 210. 220. 220, get about 220. 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 220. 230. 230, get about 230. 230. 240. 240. 240. 240. 250. 250, get about 260. 260, get about 260. Get about 260. 270. 270. 270. 280. 280. 280. 280. 300. 310. 320. 320, get about 320. 320, get about by 3. This is the last one, guys. 320. 320 by 320, right? This is the last one I think we're selling today. 320. 320 by 320 by 320 by 320 by 320. 320 by 320 by 320 by 320. I got $310 bid 320. 310 by 320. 310 by 320 by 320 by 310 by 320 going once. 310 bid 350, 360, 360 by 360, 370, 370 by 370 by 370. I got 360 bid 370, 360 by 370, 360 by 370 by 370. I got 360 way in the back bid 370. You out? 370, 370, 370, 360 bid 370, 360 by 365, 360 by 365 going once. 360 bid $365 going twice. Last call. Sold $360 way in the back.
Excellent
Thank you so
job.
much.
Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. Folks, just for a little texture for the folks at home, while we're doing this, we are also shooting a sizzle reel today for a proposed reality show set at SModcastle Cinemas. So sometimes you'll see like cameras running in and out and stuff. We're getting many things done today while we're doing this. And then, of course, we have the Zach and Miri screening at 9. So if you see people at home, because we talked to the crew here before we went online, if you see folks running in with cameras, that's to explain it. I just saw a text from somebody going, why are people running around with cameras? I was like, we're trying to make another TV show. Okay, we are at 45?
Lot 45.
Right, but lot number 45 is a Psych, for the TV show Psych, 3D screen print signed by the entire cast. Flip it around, Red. It's got 3D glasses on it. So you can put it on, look at the poster, and get trippy and shit. And it's signed by the entire cast, donated by the good folks at Lilu Multiprops. Give it up for them. We are at 400. Take it away, Joe.
I got 400, bid 405. 400 about 405, about 405, about 405, about 400, about 405. 400 about 405. 400 about 405, about 405, about 400, about 405, about 400, about 405, about 400, about 405 going once. 400 about $405 going twice. Last call. Did we go up? 405, 410, 405, get about 410, get about 410, get about 405, get about 410, 405, get about 410, 410, get about 410, get about 410, get about 405, get about 410, 45, get about 4010 going once. 405, get about $410 going twice. Last call. Sold $405 online.
Next up, also from the good folks at Lilu Multiprops, a Mallrats cast signed poster. Looks like the cover of the old Laserdisc and VHS. The cast signing it. Can I, Jason, let me see. You got Jason Lee, Claire Forlani, Jeremy London, Shannon Doherty, Renee Humphrey, Ethan Suplee, and I could sign it too. I was in this movie once. And so we'll add a Silent Bob as well, a Kevin Smith. Bidding is at, Jesus, 550, fuck.
550, 555, 550 about 550 about 5.
Claire is rare. Everyone else, like, Jeremy, Jason Lee, me, we go to cons and stuff. Even Shannon, you've seen at a con or two. But Claire has never been anywhere. So she's like the rarest signature of the bunch, I think. As a Kevin Smith fan, I was very excited by the Claire thing. But as a huge Kevin Smith fan, I'm way more excited that he signed it too.
There you go.
I know, I ruined it, didn't I? Like $50.
560, bid 565, 570, 575, 575, get about 575, get about 575, now 600, 575, get about 600, 575, get about 600, about 600, about 600, about 600, about 575, get about 600. I got 580, 590, 590, get about 590, get about 590, get about 590, now 600. I got 590, bid 600, 590, get about 600, 600, about 600, about 600, about 590, get about 600, about 600, about 590, get about 600. I got 590 here, bid 600. 590, get about 600. 590, get about 600. 590, get about 600. 600, thank you. 610. 610, get about 610, get about 610. I got 600, get about 610. 600, about 610. 600, get about 610, get about 610, get about 600, about 610, get about 600, about 610 going once. 600, gonna buy $610. 605, I see now. 610. 605 bid 610. 605, gonna buy 610. 605, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 605, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 605, gonna buy 620. 625. 620, gonna buy 625. 620, gonna buy 625, gonna buy 625, gonna buy 600, gonna buy 625. 600, gonna buy 625. 600, gonna buy 625 going once. 620 bid, $625 going twice. Last call. Sold $620. Buyer number, internet.
Thank you, Internet, for your support of SModcastle Cinemas, but give it up for the fucking voice, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Bodner, the most tireless tongue in this building and shit. You're the last thing we're going to auction off, a night with Joe Bodner.
I don't know, man. My wife would not like that, but yes.
Fair enough. We'll split the profits with her
There
as
you
well.
go.
Okay, next up, we have Lot 47, Encino Man, cast, signed, custom Wheeze print, the Weasel. Encino Man cast signing it is Brendan Fraser, Sean Astin, and Pauly Shore.
400, 405, 400 about 405, get about 405, get about 405, 400 about 405, 400 about 405, 400 about 405, get about 405, get about 400, about 420. I see now 425, 420, get about 425, 420, get about 425, 420, get about 425, get about 420, get about 425, 420, get about 425, get about 425, get about 420, get about 425, 420, get about 425, 420, get about 425, get about 420, get about 425 going once. 420 bid, $425 going twice. Last call. Sold $420 online.
Thank you to whoever bought it. Thank you to the good folks at Lilu Multiprops for donating that as well. Next up. I know. Fucking that 420 number was perfect. Then somebody was like, I hate jokes. Here we go, kids. The next lot, lot number 48, is a signed Clerks 2 poster. And it is signed by, who's on it?
Yeah, Kevin Smith,
Oh, there they
Jay
are.
Muse.
Signed by me, signed by Jay, signed by Brian, and signed by Jeff. So you got four dudes who've been in every fucking Clerks thing there's ever been. And they've all signed this Clerks 2 poster.
I got 375 now, but 380. 375 gonna be 380, 380, 380, 385, 385, 385, 385 gonna be 385, gonna be 385. I got 380 down here, but 385. 380 gonna be 385, gonna be 380, gonna be 385, 385, 390, 390, 390, 390 now 400. 390 gonna be 400. 390 gonna be 400. 390 gonna be 400, about 400, about 400, about 400, about 390 gonna be 400. 390 gonna be 400. 390 gonna be 400, gonna be 395. Help anybody. 390 get about 395. 390 get about 395. 400. 400. Hold on. 400 here. Bid 410. 405. 410. 420. 420. The magic number 420. 420 get about 420. Get about 420. 420 now. 430. 430. 430 get about 430. Get about 430. Get about 430. Get about 430. Get about 425. 425. 425 get about 425. 420 get about 425. Get about 420. Get about 425. Get about 420. Get about 425 going.
Nobody wants to ruin the joke, man. Everyone wants to hit that 420.
430.
430. Then we might as well go for the next magic.
435.
469. That's what we want.
All right,
because we're all
469.
469.
430. What do we got? We got 450. We're getting closer to the 69. 450. 455. 450 about 455. 450 about 455. Get about 450. Get about 455. Get about 450. Get about 455. 450 about 455. Get about 450. About. You came all this way. 455, sir. We're getting closer to 69. You might get in there. 450. Get about 455. 450. Get about 455. Get about 455. 455, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, get about 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 460, 460, get about 460, 455 and 460, 455, get about 470.
Oh,
minus
shit.
1.
Yeah, we're past the magic number. We're done. We finished.
470, 470, 470, get about 470, 470, get about 475, 470, get about 475, 470, get about 475, get about 470, get about 475, get about 470, get about 475 going once. 470, get about $475 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $470.
Excellent job.
On the internet. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Internet. Kids here in the audience, you having a good time so far? Because there's so much to go. Lot number 49 is a signed Fat Man Funko Pop. I wrote Kevin Smith on the front window, and I wrote I Heart You. Current bid is $200. Take it away.
200 get about 205. 200 get about 205. Get about 205. 5 get about 205. Get about 205. 200 get about 205. 200 get about 205. 200 get about 205. Get about 200 get about 205. Get about 200 get about 205 going once. 200 get about $205 going twice. Last call. Sold $200 on the internet. $200.
We're finally there, kids. Lot 50, man. This is officially the halfway mark of where Ernie was thinking we will not get. So how long have we been doing this? Since 2 o'clock? It's now 12:38, but that's West Coast time. So
Listen, this is like a casino. You don't give them the hours.
That's true.
That's
Man. Just pumping oxygen.
There's no
and
no
shit.
windows, no casino, no time.
That's right. It's timeless here, kids. It's SModcastle Cinemas. Okay, next up. Item number 50 is a Clerks 3 signed screenplay. We gave these away if you were a VIP member of the Clerks Convenience Tour. Signed by Jeff Anderson, Brian O'Halloran, Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Marilyn Gigliotti, and blockchain himself, Austin Zazier. So there's a host of signatures on this book. Plus, we never published it anyplace else. This is the only place to get the Clerks 3 sound screenplay. Take it away, Joe.
265 and 270. 265 and 270, 270, 270, 270, 265 and about 270. 265 and about 270 and about 70, 70, 70, 270 and about 265 and about 270. 265 and about 270, 270, 265 and 270, 270, 270. 300.
Wow. Took a jump.
305. 300 about 305 and about 305 and about 300 about 305 and about 300 about 305. 300 about 305. 305 and about 310. 305 and about 310. 305 and about 310. 310 and about 310 and about 310 and about 310 and about 310. 320. 320 now 25. 320 and about 325. 320 and about 325 and about 320 and about 325. 325 and about 330. 325 and about 330. 325 and about 400. 400 about 405. 400 about 405. 400 about 405. 55. 400 and 405. 400 about 405. Think you could, think you should. Don't let them have it now. Come on back. 400 about 405. 400 about 405. 500 about 400 about 405 going once. 400 about $405 going twice. Last call. 405. They're making me work. 410. 410 about 410 about 410. 405 and 410. 420. 420 about 4. Back to 420.
Quick, end it.
420 about 425. 420 about 425 about 420 about 425 going once. 420 about $425 going twice. Last call. Sold $420.
Perfect. Let me tell you something. When I die, if they have to show a clip on the Oscars, show that moment right there. Yes. That's crimson. Lot number 51, my friends, is my Puck U jersey, my original Puck U jersey, with colors that I couldn't stand. But we had to rush to get them made, so we wore these, and then I changed the colors later on. Worn by me. What size is it?
3X. Am I right? That's what it says on the board. Oh?
Well, there's no way that's an XL. Really? Yeah.
Man,
It could be an 8 because I used to wear 8XL jersey cut, goalie cut. I think that's 3. It's an 8XL, kids. Hold it out. Let's see if you guys can both put it on.
I just like the Puck U about it. I think it's cool.
Yes, the jersey. Looks like a 5XL. So maybe it's a 5XL. Point is, it's fucking big, kids.
There you go. 350. 355. 350 about 355 about 355 about 350 about 355. That is big. Look at that. 350 about 355. 350 about 355.
It's like that moment in Jaws when they saw the shark under the boat.
350 about 355 about 350 about 355. 350 about 355. 350 about 355 about 350 about 355.
Signed in 3 places. Signed on each one time each on each number, and then also signed on the front crest.
Cool. 355 and 360. 355 and about 360 and about 360 and about 355 and about 360 and about 355 and 360 going once. 355 and about $360 going twice. Last call. Sold $355 online.
Internet bidder. Lot number 52 is, this is interesting. This is from Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. It's the Chronicon screen-used backdrop. So when they went to Chronicon, this is one of the backdrops, the step and repeats used in the flick. And it's right there.
300.
It's pretty big. You want to just hold it up?
Oh, now. Oh, no.
Just to give you a size.
There again, that gives no perspective of size online. Now, this is huge.
Yeah.
It really is.
You're going to need a big wall for this, kids.
That's got to be cool. Oh, it's 10 feet. I see it. 10 feet long.
Yeah.
All right.
Meantime, the bidding begins.
300, 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305. It's so big by the time I sell it, they'll finally have it unraveled. 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305 going once. 300 about $305 going twice. Last call. Sold for $300 online. $300 online.
And what's it say on the tape right there? There's some writing on the tape. And so it says Blue Chronicon Step and Repeat. So it just identifies what it is. Interesting. Thank you. Who bought that? In the room or the internet?
The internet.
The internet. Crazy. Number 53. We're back to Hockey Crest. This is a secret stash hockey crest that I wore on a couple jerseys. Can you grab that one in? It's pretty big, man, and it features all of the kids from Comic Book Men done as Marvel characters. So I'm Thanos, Jay is Loki, Ming is Spider-Man, Brian is Thor, Walter's Captain America, Mike Zapsik is Iron Man.
Do you sell these in the comic in the secret stash?
No, I never sold them. Except we used to make versions of the jersey you could sell, but we didn't do all the designs and stuff. But
So these are one of a kind.
when I made them, I would make 5 of each crest. And
Wow, these are
two
nice.
would go on shirts and the other would go away. So this is one of the ones that went away.
Wow, I love it. It's beautiful. 125 about 130, 125 about 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125 about 130, about 130, about 140, 140, 140, 140, 140. I got 130 in the back bid, 140, 130, 135, 130 about 135, about 135, about 135, about 135, about 130, about 135, 130 about 135. I got 130 in the back bid, 135, 130 about 135, about 135, about 130, about 135, about 130, about 135 going once. 130. Almost took that as a bid, sir. You're kind of scratching your head there. 130 about 135 going twice.
He scratches his head going, who would pay this much for this shit?
Sold $130 in the back to the
excellent
lady.
job.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful crest. You'll be very happy. Lot number 54 is yet another hockey crest. This is from when I worked on season 2 of Supergirl. It features that image from the T-shirt we did before. So I wore this while I was making the show.
105 and 110. 100 if I get about 110, 110, 110. 100 if I get about 110, 110 about 110, about 110, about 110. 100 if I get about 110. 100 if I get about 110, 110. 100 if I get about 110, 110. 100 if I get about 110. 100 if I get about 110 going once. 100 if I get about 110, 115. 110 to 15, 115, 115, 115, 115. 110 to 150, 150, 150, get about 150, get about 115. 110 bid 115. 110 bid 115 going once. 110 bid $115 going twice. Last call. Sold $110 on the left
Excellent
here on the
job.
left.
Well done. Thank you for supporting SModcastle. Come get your crest. Number 55, kids, another hockey crest. This one's the Buddy Christ. You've seen this on a number of jerseys we've sold in the store. Looks like this. And it's the Buddy Christ. And current bid's $100.
100 bid 110, 110, get about 110, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180. It's only money now. 180, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190. Now 200, get about 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 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter. 210, 210, help you. 210, 210. It's only 210. 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, got 210 bid 220, 210 bid to 220, 210, get about 220, get about 210, get about 220, get about 210, get about 220.
I'll sign it too.
And he'll sign it 220, 220, 220, get about 220, get about 220, 230, 230, get about 230, get about 230, get about 230. He's going to sign it 230, 230, 240, 240, 240, get about 240, get about 230, get about 240, get about 230, get about 240, 230, get about 240, get about 230, get about 240.
I signed both sides, Joe.
Hey, by both sides, 240, 230, get about 240, get about 230, get about 240, get about 240, get about 240 going once. 230, get about 235. Is that a bid? Yes, 235, 240, 240, 240, 245, 245, get about 245, get about 245, 245, get about 245, get about 240, get about 245, 240, get about 245. I got 240 in the audience, bid 245, 240, get about 245 going once. 240, get about $245 going twice. Last call. I'm good. Sold $240 on the back right. Thank you all for bidding. Thank you all for bidding.
Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. Next up, another hockey crest, kids. This is the Silent Rogue hockey crest because it's the droid from Rogue One with a backwards baseball cap and a joint in his mouth. As you can see, my jerseys were very themed.
75 and 80. 75 and 80. Number 80, number 80, number 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. 75 and 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. 75 and 80, 80, 80. 75 and 80, 80, 80, 80. Come on now, 80, 80, 75 and 80. 75 and 80, 80, 75 and 80, 80. 75 and 80, 75 and 80, 75 and 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Going once.
Yes.
$75 and $80 going twice. Last call. 80 in time. Thank you. Now
Look
85.
at that. Sniped at the last
85,
second.
85,
More
85,
drama
85,
than
85,
ever plays
85.
on a screen here.
That's it. 80 bit 85. Get up a 5. Pocket of 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 85. 5. Going once, going twice. Last call. Sold $80 in the back. Thank you folks for bidding.
Another hockey crest. This one's Darth Blazer, man. Darth Bob right there. Hockey crest. Darth Vader with a backwards baseball cap and a joint in his mouth. Take it away. Yeah, right? Smoking hard.
80. Now 5. 85, get 85, 5, 85, 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, get 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 90, 85, get 90, 99, get 90, 85 in the back, bid 90, 85, get 90, 90, get 90, get 90, get 90, 85, get 90, 90, get 90, 85, get 90, 85, get 90, 85, get 90, 85, get 90, going once, 85, get $90 going twice. Last call. Sold $85 in the back. Nice buy.
Well done. Thank you. Next up, lot number 58 is another hockey crest, TK 420 Stormtrooper. It's a Stormtrooper with a backwards baseball cap, kind of, and a joint in his mouth.
85 bid 90. 85 get 90, number 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 85 get 90, get 90, get 90, get 90, get 90, 85 get 90, 85 get 90, number 90, number 90, number 90, number 90, number 85 get 90, get 90, get 90, get 90, 85 get 90, 90 get 90, 85 get 90, 85 get 90, 85 get 90, 85 get 90 going once. I got $85 online, bid $90 going twice. Last call. $85 on the back.
Hey, thank you out there on the internet for supporting us. Lot number 59, my friends, is a Movies hat, screen worn from the motion picture Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. When you do wardrobe on movies, you do 3 of everything. There was 3 of this. Nice. Yeah, a lot of fucking DNA and stuff. Say again?
Who wore it?
Silent Bob. Oh, it says movies. Yeah, it's my hat. It's Silent Bob hat. I was coming at you like, you idiot, but there's no real information. I'm the fucking idiot here. Especially if I'm arguing with somebody who might buy my hat. You know who wore it? Whoever you want to wear it, man. All right, man. We start the bidding at $350. Go ahead.
350, 355. 350 about 355, get about 355, 360. 360, get about 360, get about 360, get about 360, get about 360. 360, get about 360, get about 360, get about 360, get about 360. 360, get about 360. Is it on there back there or no? I'm sorry. Here we go.
Yeah, we're at 355.
355 and 360. Thank you. 355 get about 360, get about 355 and 360. 355 and 360 going once.
Just took a jump.
380, 385. 380, get about 385, get about 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 380, get about 385 going once. 380, get about 385. Sir, you want to be 385? Thank you. 385, 390, 390, get about 390. You know, now I need, like a craps player, I need a mirror right here.
So
I need the mirror to see behind me. 385, 390, 395, 400, 410, 400 about 410, get about 410, get about 405, 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405, 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405, get about 400, 405, 410, 410, 410, 410, 410, 10, 10, get about 10, 410, 410, get about 410. I got 405 and 410. Sweat and everything. 410, 405, get about 410, get about 405, get about 410, 410, 425, now 430. I got 425 and 430. 420, get about 430, get about 430, get about 430, get about 425, get about 430. 420, get about 430. 420, get about 430, get about 425, bid 430 going once. 420, get about $430 going twice. Last call, 500.
Oh, shit. Thank you, internet.
This is like the telethon, you know, what's it going to be now?
Yes, truly.
500, 505, 500 about 505, get about 500 about 505, 500 about 505, 500 about 505, get about 505, get about 500 about 505, get about 500 about 505, get about 500 about 505 going once. 500 about 505 going twice. Last call. Sold $500.
Yes!
Nice buy on the internet.
Thank you, Internet. All right, man. Lot number 60, kids, is a classic Vuesco Vulgarians jersey. Came from my closet. What size is that? Yeah, it's faded. That's true. Says large, and it wasn't mine. But I don't really. Well, either way, it is vintage as fuck. It was made from the era. And what I'll do is I'll sign the numbers and I'll sign the crest. And I think there's bids on it.
200.
Go ahead.
200 get by 205. 200 get by 205, get by 205, get by 205, 205, 210. 205 get by 210, 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 get by 210. 205 get by 210. 205 get by 210, get by 210, get by 210, get by 205, bid 210, 205
My
at
bad,
210.
kids. This is not Kevin Smith's hockey jersey. It's Jason Muse's. Go ahead.
210, 205 get by 210, get by 210, get by 205, 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 get by 210. 210, 215, thank you, 215, 220, 220 get about 220, get about 220, get about 215, get about 220, 250 get about 220, 250 get about 220, get about 220, get about 250, get about 220, get about 220, get about 215, get about $220, 250 get about 220 going once. 215, 220, 225, 225 now 230, 230 get about 230, get about 230, get about 230, get about 225, get about 230, 225 get about 230, 225 get about 230, 225 get about 230, get about 230, get about 230, get about 230, 225 get about 230, get about 230, get about 230 going once, 230, 235, 240, 240 get about 240, get about 240, get about 240. I got 235 out here, bid 240. 235 get about 40, 40 get about 40, 40 get about 235, get about 40, 235 get about 40, 235 get about 40, 40 get about 235. Bid 40 going once. 240, 245, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250, 250. 250 get about 250, get about 250, get about 245 in the audience, bid 250. 245 get about 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 245, 250, 255, 260, 260, 260, get about 200, get about 60, get about 260, 260 get about 260, 255 get about 260, 255 get about 260, get about $260 going once. I got 255 out there, bid $260 going twice. 260, 265, 270, 270 get about 270, get about 270, get about 270, get about 270, 260 get about 270, 265 bid 270, 265 get about 270, 70 get about 70, get about 265 bid 270 going once. 270, 275, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 275 get about 280, 275 get about 280, 275 get about 280, get about 280, get about 280 going once, 275 bid $280 going twice. Last call, 290. 290, 300, or 290 bid 285, 290 bid 295 rather. I have 290. I skipped them up to 290 bid 295, 295 get about 295, get about 295, get about 295, 295 get about 295. I got 290, 300, 310, 305, 305. Don't want to. After all that, you're sitting here. Well, I appreciate that. Well, we appreciate that. But we want another $5 out of you. 305. 305 get about 305. 300 about 305. Get about 300 about 305. Get about 300 about 305 going once. 300 about $305 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $300 online.
Excellent
Thank you for bidding.
job.
Thank you all for
Thank
bidding.
You. Halfway. Is that right? We're a little over the halfway mark, Ernie says. And we emptied one of our buckets. So productivity. Kids, lot number 61 is the Superman Lives script from the script reading we did here back in July. And it's signed by the people who read the script: Kevin Smith, Ernie O'Donnell, Harley Quinn Smith, Siobhan Fallon Hogan, Austin Zager, Mike Zapsik, and Ming Chen. And the opening bid is
210.
210.
210, 215, 210, get a 15, get a 15, get a 15, get a 15, 215, 220, 220, 220, 220, 250, get about 220, 250, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 250, get about 220, 250, get about 220, get about 220, get about 250, get about 220, 250, get about 220, 250, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 250, get about 220 going once. 215 bid 220 now, 225 now, 230, 230 now 5, 235 get about 235. I got 230 here, bid 235, 230 get about 235, 230 get about 235, 200 get about 235, 230 get about 235, get about 235, get about 200, get about 230, get about $235 going once. 230 get about $235 going twice. Last call. Sold $230.
Yes.
Second row. Thank you both for bidding.
Thank you. Kenny, right here in the room, no less. All right, kids. That's true. You were part of it. You get to tag it, and you're there. Kenny came up and read with us. He did like one or two of the lines on the side. Okay, no current bid. Moving on. What? Oh. What size are they? Good question. I would say if they were made for me, they're 9.5s. 9.5s.
All right. He'll be 200.
200? Done and done. We got 200.
200.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
210.
We got $200 bid in the room for these.
200 gonna buy 205. 200 gonna buy.
Let's tell them what they are. These are they're Devil's flavored shoes. They have 37 on the side, and inside on the tongue it says Kevin Smith is the devil. And they did my initials KS as like the New Jersey Devils logo. Prototype pair that Etnies never went to market with, but I have this pair and another pair at home.
So I got 200, 205, 200 gonna buy 205, gonna buy 205, gonna buy 205, 200 gonna buy 205, gonna buy 200 gonna buy 205, 200 gonna buy 205 going once, 200 gonna buy $205 going twice. Last call. Sold for $200.
Well
Thank you, sir.
done.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on. All right, next up is number 63, Silent Bob's screen-worn costume shirt from the movie Clerks 2. The bidding starts at $450. What it is, kids, is it's a waffle thermal shirt, but rather than wear an undershirt underneath, I just had them cut out the top of the undershirt and sew it into the shirt so it looks like I have double shirts on, and the same at the bottom. So really, it's only one garment that just has T-shirt stuff sewn onto it, so it looks like I'm wearing two garments, and that just shows you how artificial and fake Hollywood is.
450, 455, 455, I get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 455, 455, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 460, 455, I get about 460, 450 about 460, 460, get about 460, get about 455, get about 460, 455, get about 460, get about 460, get about 455 at 460, 500. Thank you, 500, 510. 600, 610, 610, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 610, I got 600, gonna buy 610, 600, gonna buy 610, 600, gonna buy 610, gonna buy 610, gonna buy $1,000, $1,000, thank you, bid 1,100. 1,000 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 bid 1,100. We could try the 1,005. 1,005. I got the 1,100. Thank you. Now 12. 1,100 by 1,200. 1,100 by 1,200. 1,100 by 1,200 by 1,200 by 1,200 by 1,200 by 1,100 by 1,200. 1,100 by 1,200. 1,100 by 1,200. 1,100 by 1,200 by 1,200 by 1,100 by 1,105. 1,105 bid 1,110. 1,105 bid 1,110. 1,110. 1,110. 1110, 1110, get about 1110, 1110, get about 1110, 1105 bid 1110, 1105 bid 1110 going once, 1105 bid 1110 going twice. I can't believe someone's going to lose it for $15. That makes no sense to me.
That was their line, man. They're like, fucking not a penny more.
There you go, 1105 bid 1110 going.
If it was Clerks 3, maybe, but not Clerks 2.
Got it. 1205 bid 1210. 1205 get about 1210. 1205 get about 1210. 1205 get about 1210. 1250 bid 1255. 1250 get about 1255. 1255. 1250 get about 1250 get about 1250 get about 1255 get about 1250 get about 1255 now 60. 1260. 1260. 1255 get about 1260. 1255 get about 1260 get about 60. 1300 1305. 1300 about 1305. 1300 about 1305. 1300 about 1305. 1305 bid 1310. 1305 get about 1310. 1305 get about 1400 bid 1405. 1400 bid 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 about 1405. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, 1405 bid 1410.
$1,405.
Well, yeah, 1410.
This is fucking nuts, man.
410.
I told you it was one shirt, right? Like it's not two shirts.
1405 bid 1410. 1405 get about 1410. 1405 bid 1410. 1405 bid 1410 going once. 1405 bid 1410 going twice. Last call. Sold it for $1,405 on the internet.
Thank you, generous internet soul. Heavens. Oh, it won $1,450, but we closed, right?
You tell me.
It closed at $1,450?
Okay.
Wait.
You tell me. Or we're still
Closed
open,
at
that's fine.
$1,450.
All right, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I did not sell it.
You never have to apologize. All the good is yours, the bad is ours.
All right, there you go.
You're a wholesome thing.
So-
Next up, kids, we've got Lot 64. It's a signed Grassy script collection. Oh, there's no current bid. Move on. 125. Take it away.
125 now, 130. 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 150, 150. You're in already. 130, 140. Want to be 140? 140, 150. Now back to you. 150, 160, 160, 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 175. I'll beg 175. I got 170 bid 175. 175, get about 175. 175, 180, 185, 185, 185, 185, 185, 185, 185. Yes.
There are
185.
7 scripts
200.
from 3 different episodes.
I got 200 now. Bid 210, 210, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 220, 210, bid 220, 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, 220, 220, get about 220, get about 220, get about 210, get about 220, get about 220, get about 220, 220, 230, 230, 240, 240, get about 240, get about 240, get about 240, get about 240, one more time, 240, 250, 260, 260, 260, 260, 260, it's only money, 260, 260, 260, 270, 270, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 280, 270, 280, 290, 290, 290, now 300, 300, about 300, about 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 325, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, 350, start off the new year right, 350, 350, get about 350, get about 350, get about 350, get about 325 and 350, 325, get about 335, help you, 335, 325, get about 335, 325, get about 335, going once, 325, get about 335, going twice, last call. Sold 325 hours right over
Excellent
here.
job.
Thank you both for bidding.
Whether you're here in the room or whether you're bidding online, man, we here at SModcastle Cinemas appreciate all the support. All this money goes to keeping our fucking lights on. Next up, number 65 is a Stan Lee signed poster from a Stan Lee event. But I don't know if he actually signed this. Roll it out. Yeah, he fucking signed it. Okay, so this was when Stan got his feet in the cement at the Chinese theater, the TCL Chinese theater out in Los Angeles, Gromans. I was the MC and whatnot. This is the poster that they put together for the event. And Stan has tagged it in a silver Sharpie down below. Now, sadly, we lost the late, great Stan Lee, so they're not making that signature anymore. Crazy fucking rare, man. So there you go.
340, 345, 345, get about 345, get about 345, get about 345, get about 345. Actually, very reasonable for a Stanley autograph, guys. 340, get about 345, 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 get about 340, get about 345, 340, get about 345, get about 340, get about 345, get about 340, get about 345, 340, get about 345, going once. 340, get about $345 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $340 online.
Give it up for Joe. Give it up for the winner online. Lot number 68, man. It's Comic Book Men, Secret Stash Pops. You've got Ming from the Comic Book Men Funko flagship night when they opened the store in Washington. And they did a very limited run of Comic Book Men Pops. The other 3 Pops are Walter, Brian, and Mike, and that's from the Secret Stash rendition of those Pops, a small run that we had done. And all 4 of them are signed by the cast of Comic Book Men, all 4 Comic Book Men.
That's cool. 500, 510, 505, rather. 500 about 505, 500 about 505, get about 505, get about 505, get about 500, get about 505, get about 500, get about 505, 500 about 505, 500 about 505, get about 500, get about 505, get about 500, get about 505, 500 about 505, get about 505, get about 500, get about 505, get about 500, get about 505, going once. 500 about $505 going twice. Last call. Okay, sold it for $500 online. Thank you all
Nicely
for
done.
bidding.
Lot number 67 is the Goodwill Hunting Crew Carhartt jacket. That has got no current bid, so let's move on. Wait.
Anybody want to be 500?
Yeah, we can move on. We'll do it next auction. No bid on this either, because that's the jersey I almost died in. Let's move on. Well, fuck it. If they didn't bid on it, fuck it. Yeah, but fuck it. Moving on. This is from Drop the Mic, but no current bid, so we can move on. Well, I mean, nobody's bidding on it, so we might as well move to stuff that, oh shit, this has a bid. This is the Hold'em McNeil poker table cloth that we played on at my house forever and ever and ever. Is designed, I think, if I remember correctly, by Ming Chen. And it's, you could put it on any poker table. It's ready for, what do they call it? Matting, framing. Ernie will hold it up or try to. It's fucking huge. It could also be used as a blanket or a wall hanging.
I got 575. This is nice. 580. Hi, 75, get about 580, get about 580, get about 580, get about 580, get about 575, get about 580. Hi, 75, get about 580. Hi, 75, get about 580, get about 580, get about 580, get about 580, get about 600. I see. 600, 605. Thank you. 600 by 605. 600 by 605. 600 by 605, get about 605, get about 605, get about 605. 650, 655. 655. All in. 655 now. 655. 660. 655, get about 660, get about 660, get about 660, get about 660, get about 655, get about 660. 655 get by 660. How much money did you make on this table? A whole bunch?
Never that much. I'll tell you
750, 755, 750 get by 755, 750 get by 755, 750 get by 755, get by 755, get by 775, now 80, 775 at 80, 775 at 80, 80, 80, 775 at 80, 775 at 80, 775 at 80, 775 at 80. I was never good at playing poker, but I definitely enjoy watching it on TV.
It is, I was just looking at it from behind. It says December, what is it? 31st, 2003. So that was the first night we did like poker up at the house. We called it Casino Askew. So this is now 21 years old? Yeah, 21 years old. Vintage. Yeah, it can drink. This thing's legal.
830, 835, 830 get by 835, get by 830, get by 835, get by 830, get by 835, get by 830, get by 835, 1,050. Bid 1,055. 1,050 get about 1,055. Get about 1,050 get about 1,055. 1,050 get about 1,055. 1,050 get about 1,055. You're going to autograph it as well, guys. He's going to autograph it right now. Kevin Smith is autographing it. 1,050 bid 1,055. 1,050 bid 1,075. 1250 bid 1255. 1250 get about 1255. 1250 get about 1255. Get about 1250 get about 1250. 1400 bid 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 get about 1405. Get about 1400 get about 1405. 1400 get about 1405. 1400 about 1405. 1400 about 1405. Get about 1400 get about 1405 going once. 1,400 get about 1,405 going twice. Last call. Sold it for $1,400.
Nice. Thank you. Fuck. Ernie was just mocking me because I was like, nobody's going to want that. But it's sold. Next lot, kids. Lot number... what happened to 69? That was going to be fun. Was that one of the ones that we skipped it?
Go back to the jersey you almost died in.
That was 69.
That was 69? We can't go back. We always have to move forward. The past is depression. The future is anxiety. We have to be in the moment. That's what they taught me at the booby hatch. Let's move on. We'll maybe circle back later on. Number 71. We have what? No, we do have it. We have it. It's just not here. But also, we sell this in the stash. Move on. Well, I mean, we're fucking like, All right. Oh, shit. This is really good, man. Fucking item, lot number 72. Silent Bob's screen-worn jeans from Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. So we made that movie in 2001. These pants are 23 years old, ladies and gentlemen. That's what Silent. Remember when he's like, shoot him in the ass? That's what I got shot in the ass wearing. Actual wardrobe from the picture, one of three, of course. In movies, you triplicate everything and whatnot. So this is the hero pair that I wore, not just in the movie, but I took home and wore for the next few years as well. Because jeans are jeans. Fuck everybody. Current bid starts at 750. Joe, take us there.
There you go. 750, 755, 50, 75. Get about 755. Get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. 755, 755. Get about 755. 750. Get about 755. 750. Get about 755. Get about 750. Get about 755. Get about 750. Get about 755.
Size 48 by 30.
There you go. Size 48. 750 bid 755. 750 to buy 755 to buy 750 to buy 755 to buy 750 to buy 755 to buy 750 to buy 755 going once. 750 bid $755 going twice. Last call. Sold $750 on the internet.
Lot number 73 comes from our good friends at Lilu Multiprops. It is a Mallrats image of T.S. and Brandy signed by the stars Jeremy London and Claire Furlani. Take it away, Joe.
I got 200, bid 205. 200 get about 205, get about 205, get about 205, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205. 200 get about 205. 200 get about 205, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205, 205, 205, 210. 205 get about 210, 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 get about 210. 205 get about 210, 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 get about 210. 205 get about 210, get about 205, get about 210, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, get about 210. If you get a chance or someone could put that back up, I'm sorry. I closed it out by accident. 205 get about 210. Thank you. Everybody, that guy keep turning around, even though I can't tell if I'm turning around or not. 225, 230, 225 get about 230, 225 get about 230, 225 get about 230, get about 230, get about 230, get about 225 get about 230, 225 get about 230. Thank you so much. 225 get about 230, get about 230.
Give it up for Steven, everybody. Technical genius. Save the goddamn day.
It's called multitasking.
He truly does.
225 get about 230. 225 get about 230, get about 220, get about 225, bid 230 going once. 225 get about $230 going twice. Last call. Sold $225 on the internet. Thank you all for bidding.
Ernie wants us to do something that's only in the room that's not available up there. So we have some stuff. Let's do the, which one do you want to do? Yeah, sure. So the only thing I can draw is Bullwinkle, and I drew him, and this is in honor of today, so it's Bullwinkle. It says SMAUCTION 2024. It's obviously not available to anybody online, but it's here for auctioning in the room. Let's start the bidding at really affordable $20.
$20. Okay.
Okay, she just jumped to 100.
5,000. 5,000. All right, I got 100. I had her 100 bid 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 150, 200, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4. Get about 2 1/4. Get about 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 210, 210. Help you? 210, 210. Get about 210. I have the lady here at 200 bid 210, 200. Get about 210. Get about 210. Get about 210. Get about 210, 210, 205, 210, 215, 250. Get about 250. Get about 250, 220, 225. 230, 230, get about 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 230.
He said 237. We have to honor that number here.
I'll take the number if that's what you want. 237. You guys screw me all up here. 238, 239, 239, 240, 240, 242, 244. 244.
That's a game of inches, kids.
Get about 244. Get about 244. Dude, where was I? 244. I'm at what? 244. Is that right?
Yeah.
244. Want to be 244?
Yeah.
It's only $2 more. Nothing to think about. 244.
Don't be bullied, neighbor.
245. 250. 245. Get about 250. Get about 250. Get about 250. You came all this way. Will you take his picture with that?
Oh, of course. Absolutely.
250. 255. 255, 255, 260, 260, get about 260, get about 275, 300. Let's jump it back up. Come on, you're making me work too much. 300, 300, about 300, about 300, 275 at 300, 285. 275.
Good man.
275 at 300, about 275 at 300. Anyone can bid now. 275 at 300 going once. 275 at $300 going twice. Last call. Nice buy for $275.
Hey, we did it. Come on up. Meantime, let's do the clerk's poster. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that one. Do the yeah. Okay. Let's do clerk's poster. Tell them what they got.
All right. What are we selling there?
Clerks 3 foil poster, mini poster, 12 by 18 from Clerks 3. All the cast signed by Mr. Kevin Smith. Where is he? Fuck. You want him to draw a Bullwinkle on him? We'll do it. Anything you want, we'll do it.
300 about 300 about 300 about 200 about 200 about $100 to go, $100 to go, $50 and go, $50 about 50, 60 where, $50, 60 double, 60 double, 60 double, $50, 60 double, 60 double, 60 double, $50, 60 double, $50 about 60, about 60, about 60, about 60, about 60, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, $70, $70, 70, 70, 70, 60 now, but 70 now, but 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 70 now, but 80, 70 now, but 80, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 80, 90, 90, 100, 100, 100, 90, 100, I get about 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, sir. $100, you came all this way. $100, $100, get about 100, 100, get 110, 100, 110, 110, 110, 100, 110, 100, 110, 110, 100, 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, we're at 120, 120, 120. I'll take you wherever it is. 120, 120, 130, 130, 140, 140, get about 140, get about 140, sir. 140, 140, 140, 140. You're my 130, bid 140, 130, get about 140, get about 140, get about 130, get about 140, get about 140, get about 130, get about 140. I got $130 here on my left, bid 140, 130, 140, 140, 130, 140, 130, 140 going once, 130 to $140 going twice. Last call. Sold the $130 right over there. Thank you both for bidding.
Let's do a skateboard. The deck. What was it? 135? How much?
130.
130. Well done. Kids, the last little item we'll do for now in the room is this beautiful signed deck. Says Clerks 30 on it because it's our 30th anniversary this year. Made by the good folks at Lilu Multiprops. Elegant, quick stop yellow with the Clerks logo and 3 X's, and I signed it at the bottom. Available only here, not on the online auction. What do we start it with?
500, 500 about 500 about 300 about 300. It's like a hoverboard, isn't it? 300, $100 to go, $100 to go, $100 to go, 100, 100, 100, 1 1/4, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 175, 175 now, 200, 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/2, get about 250, 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 250, 275, 275 now, 300, 300, 3 1/4, 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 3 1/2, 375, 375 now, 400, 400, 400, 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 4 1/2, 450, get about 450, get about 450, get about 450, get about 450, think you could, think you should, 475, 475, 475, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, 500, get about 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2, get about 550, get about 550, get about 550, 550, get about 550, get about 550. One more time, sir. 550 came all this way. 550, 575, 575. You came all this way. Don't miss out now. 575, 575, get about 600, 600, 600, 600, 575, get about 600, 575, get about 600, 575, get about 600, about 600, about 575, bid 600 going once. 575 going to buy $600 going twice. Last call and a quarter. 6 1/4. 6 1/4. I got you. Don't worry. 600 bid 6 1/4. 6 1/4. I'll take you twice if you like. 6 1/4. I got him at 600 bid 6 1/4, sir. 625. Come back in. 625. 625 going to buy 625. Going to buy 600 to buy 625 going once. 600 to buy $625 going twice. Last call. Sold for $600 in the blue.
Thank you for your support of SModcastle Cinemas. That was for the folks right here in the room. Now we're going to jump back to the stuff that everybody could bid on. Lot number 74 is Degrassi Beanie, season 3 that I got for working on the show back in the day. Me and Jay were on the show as ourselves and whatnot. So there you go. It starts at $50.
50, 55, 55, about 55, now $60, $60, $60, $60, $60, $60, 55 and $60, $60, $60, 55 and $60, $60, 55 and 60, 55 about 60, 60 about 60, 55 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 about 60 going once. $55 bid $60 going twice. Last call. Sold $55 right here. Nice buy.
Next up, kids, lot number 75. We're getting there, man. This comes from our good friends at Lilu Multiprops. This is a Lorraine Bracco signed photo. Obviously an image from The Sopranos. Jersey royalty around these parts, ladies and gentlemen. And the bidding is at 105. Take it away, Joe.
That's cheaper than an hour of therapy right there. 105 and 110. 105, get about 110, 115, 110, get about 115, 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 115. I got 110 in the back bid, 115. 110, get about 150, get about 150, get about 150, get about 115, 150, get about 115, 110 bid, 115, 110 bid, 115, 110 bid, 115, 110 bid, 115, 120, 120 now 5, 125 get about 125, 125 get about 125 now 130, 130, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135, 135, 130 now bid 135, 130 get about 135, get about 130, get about 135. Sir, 135. 130, get about 135, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135 going once. 130, get about $135 going twice. Last call. Sold $130 straight in the back.
Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. Kids, lot number 76 is a catch and release hat that I got for working on the movie Catch and Release. I acted once. It had nothing else to do with the movie but act. And for that, they gave me this lovely hat. If you want, I don't have do we have a silver marker? I can sign it as well.
Autographed and all. 80 bid 5. 85 get about 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85 now 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, get about 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 90, 85 get about 90. 85 get about 90, 90, 90, get about 90, get about 90. I got 85 in the front row, bid 90. 85 get about 90. I got 85 in the front row, bid 90. 85 get about 90, 90, 90, 90, get about 90, 90, get about 95. 95 get about 95, get about 95, get about 95, 90 now bid 95, 90 bid 95. Just freshly autographed, guys. 90 bid 95. 90 get about 95, get about 95, get about 90, get about 95, get about 90, get about 95. Get to 90, get to 95 going once. 90 get to $95 and now 100. I got 95 and 100. 95 get to 100, 100 get to 100, get to 95, get to 100, get to 100, get to 100, get to 95, get to 100, get to 100, get to 95, get to 100, get to 95 and 100 going once. 95 get to $100 going twice. 105, 100 bit of 105, 105, 105, get about 105, 105, 105, get about 100, get about 105, 100 bit of 105, 100 get about 105. He looks like he's going to go skateboarding now with that skateboard. 100 bit of 105, 100 bit of 105, get about 105, 105, get about 100, get about 105, 105, get about 100, get about 105 going once. 100 get about $105 going twice. Last call. Sold $100 online. Thank you all for bidding. Thank you all for bidding. I see that.
Were you looking for the Lorraine Bracco winner? Did somebody win that in the room, the Lorraine Bracco? Hey, him, he's got it. Connor was looking for, he wants his fucking money. Okay, lot number 77 is a Yoga Hosers signed poster, signed by Kevin Smith, the guy responsible for this, and signed by Harley Quinn Smith, his kid, his only begotten daughter that he forced to be in this movie. Current bidding is $100, which is shocking.
I'm sorry. 100 bid 105. 100 get about 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 get about 105, 105, get about 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 get about 105, 105 get about 110, 105 get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 100 bid 5, 100 get about 10, 105 get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 105 bid 110, 105 get about 110, 105 bid 110, 105 bid 110, 105 bid 110 going once, 105 get about $110 going twice. Last call. Sold $105 right over here, dead center.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinema. And my kid, every time I put something up with her signature on it, she fucking dies 1,000 deaths. Because she's like, what if nobody bids on it? So you made my kid very happy. Thank you. Okay, number 78 is a signed Banky print signed by Jason Lee, who played the character Banky. Jason Lee has been to SModcastle 2 times in the past. He's coming back again to do a My Name is Earl thing. But while he's here, he always signs stuff for us that we auction before the screenings go off. This is one of those. Take it away.
I got 125, get about 130. 125, get about 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130. Now 5, now 5, now 5, 135, 135, 135. I get about 5, get about 35, get about 135. I got 130, get about 135. 130, get about 135. 130, get about 135, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135. 135, get about 135, get about 150. Thank you. 155. 155, get about 155. 155 now 160. 160, 160, 160, 160. 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160. 155 on my back left bid 160. 155 get about 160, 160, 155 get about 160, 160, 155 get about 160, 155 get about 160 going once. $155 bid $160 going twice. Last call. Are we good? I see it's refreshing, but are we good?
175 online.
Thank you. 175.
Oh.
180, 180, 180, 180, 180, man, want to be 180. It's only money now. It's like buying some popcorn. 180, 185. 185, get about 185, get about 185. I got 180 bid 185. 180 bid 185. 180 bid 185. 180 bid 185. 180 bid 185 going once. 180 in the back left bid 185 going twice. Last call. 190, thank you, 195. 195, she says she's out. I don't know. 190 bid 195. We're not going to buy 195, about 195, Don't have buyer's remorse for not buying it. Believe me, I've done that plenty of times. I've gone home and went, you know what? I should have bid on that. I should just went that one extra bid. 190 bid 195. 190 bid 195, about 190, about 195 going once. 190 about 195 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $190
Give
on
it
the
up
internet.
for whoever bought it and for Joe. Moving right along, man. Lot 79 is a signed Superman Lives print from when we did the Superman Lives script reading. I signed it right on our Superman's fist. And Brainiac should sign it. That means Ernie should sign it. Ernie played Brainiac, so you should tag it as well. So you'll also get fucking Ernie's signature as well, man.
All right.
SModcastle keeper Ernie O'Donnell. We only made a few of these, only for the folks who went to the screening, right? Everybody got one? So if you weren't there, you didn't get one, here's your chance.
135, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140, 135 and above 140, get above 140, get above 135 and above 140, 135 and above 140, 135 and above 140, 140 get above 135 and above 140, get above 140, 135 and above 140, 140 get above 135 and above 140, get above 135 and above 140 going once. $135 bid $140 going twice. Last call. Sold $135 online.
What time do we start? 2 o'clock? A little after 2? So we've been doing this for a little over 2 hours, man. Everyone okay? We're almost done. 2.5 hours. Ernie's been timing us. Y'all having a good time so far?
I'm in for where we're watching the movie. We still auctioneering.
Yes, fuck it. We'll keep doing it. Y'all having a good time, kids? Not much more to go, and all of this goes to support SModcastle Cinemas. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, bottom of Ernie's heartless fucking heart, and everybody, Ashley, everybody here. SModcastle Cinemas. Lot number 80 is a small town gay bar poster signed by both me and the director, Malcolm Ingram. Malcolm Ingram, also, Ingram is here. What's that? That's Malcolm, ladies and gentlemen, sitting in the back. I got it from in my house. It was as I was cleaning the office, I was like, holy shit, I have one of these. You'd already signed it. Well, start bidding, motherfucker. It's a poster that not even the director has, ladies and gentlemen. That's how rare it is. Take it away, Jim.
95 bid 100, 95 get 100, get 100, 100 get 110, 100 bid 110, 110, 110, 100 bid 105, 105, 100
And
bid
if you're in the
105.
room, I bet you Malcolm will
105.
personalize it
I got
right to you.
Yeah.
If you're in the room, if you buy it in the room, yeah.
There you go. 100 bid 105. I got 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 get above 105, 100 get above 105, 105 get above 105, 100 get above 105 going once. 125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get above 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 135, 130, get above 135, get above 135, get above 135, get above 135, get above 130, get above 135, 130, get above 135, 130, get above 135, get above 130, get above 135, 135, 130, get above 135 going once, 130, get above $135 going twice. Last call. We're good? 130. I had 130 back there, but okay. Will it be 135? Thank you. 135. 140. Now it's his turn to be 140. 140, 140, 140, 140, 135, get above 140. 135, get above 140, 140, 135, get above 140, get above 135, get above 140, get above 135, get above 140 going once. Oh boy, 140, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160.
Malcolm, are you bidding from the back?
160, 160, 150, 160, 155. He is not bidding, but we could take him in. 150, get above 155. 150, get above 155, get above 155, get above 155, get above 155. I got 150 in the back bid, 155, 155, 155, get above 155, get above 150, get above 155 going once. Am I good to go? 150, get above 150.
Oh my God.
200, 210, 210, get about 210, 210, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, 205, get about 205, get about 205, get about 205, 210. I got 205 in the back with 210, 205, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, 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 bid 210 going once, 205, bid $210 going twice. Last call. Am I good to go? Sold $205 in the back. Fire in the hat.
Thank you. Make sure Malcolm personalizes it to you. You're going to give it to him? Give it up. He's giving Malcolm his fucking poster back. Just beautiful. Malcolm, can we re-auction it right now? Okay, kids, lot number 81, similar to the Banky print that Jason Lee signed. This is a Brody print drawn by the great Steven Silver. He drew the other one as well. And the bidding is at $70. Take it away, Joe.
70 now, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 75,
You know what? I will sign it as well.
I got 75, 80, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85. I got 80 way in the back, bid 85. 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 89, 90, 95. 95, 95, I got 90 behind me, bid 95. 95, 95, 95, 95. I got 90 to the internet here, bid 95. Am I correct? I got 90 bid 95. 95 bid 100. 95 get about 100 get about 100 get about 100 get about 100 100 get 110 100 bid 110 110 110 100 bid 110 110 100 bid 110 100 online 110 120 120 120 120 120 120 130 130 130 130 130 130 130 130 130 140 140 get about 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 130 get about 140 get about 140 get about 140 get about 140 130 140 130 get about 140 get about 140 get about 130 get about 140 get about 130 get about 140 get about 130 get about 140 going once. So there's no confusion. I got $130 in the back, bid 140. The internet's out, correct? 140. You want to be in?
130 in a row.
Yep, 130 bid 140, 130, 140, 130, 140 going once. 130 to 140 going twice. Last call. 140, 150. She snuck in there. 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 150 to 160. You didn't get the other one. You know you want this one. 160, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170. It's not a dig. I'm just telling the truth. 170, 170, 170, 160, 170, 160, 170, 170, 160, 170, 170, 160, 170, 160, 170, 160, 170 going once. 160 bid 170 going twice. Last call. 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180 going once. 170 bid 180 going twice. Last call. Sold the $170 back left.
Excellent job. Okay, the next lot, my friends, lot number 82 is the SModcastle Cinemas Silence Your Phone sign that's in our lobby. Jason and I signed it. Jesus, it's up to $500. I know. You guess what? That's all we're selling from now on. No more movies, just this thing over and over again till everyone in America has one for $50. $500, fuck. Take it away, Joe.
500 get about 505. 500 get about 505. 500 bid 505. 500 get about 505. Get about 505. Get about 500 get about 505. Get about 500 get about 505. 500 get about 505. Get about 505. Get about 505. 500 get about 505. Get about 500 get about 505. Get about 500 get about 505 going once.
Out in the world.
500 get about $505 going twice. Last call. Sold $500 online.
Excellent
$500
job. Thank you,
online.
Internet. Winner. That was drawn by the great Dark Nate Gonzalez, man. He does a lot of our artwork, including this artwork. For lot number 83, for the Clerks Open All Night screening event we had last year in March. It's signed by Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Brian O'Halloran, and Jeff Anderson. The only person who was at the event, though, was Kevin Smith. But those other three, they signed it because they're nice kids and they want to support the cinema. And we are at $500.
Yeah, 500, 505. 500 get about 505, 500 get about 505, get about 505, get about 505, 500 get about 505, 500 get about 505, get about 500 get about 505, get about 500 get about 505, get about 500 get about 505, 500 get about 505, get about 500 get about 505, get about 500 get about 505 going once. 500 get about $505 going twice. Last call. And I sold it for $500 to the internet there.
Thank you for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. We are at 84, my friends, and 84 is the Chasing Amy event poster that we used for the 26th anniversary last year of Chasing Amy when Jason Lee came to do the screening and Q&A. First time he had been here, and he had first or second time, because he'd come with Mallrats, and he loved it so much. He's like, I want to come like every quarter. So he's coming back as well. He signed it, and I'll sign it as well. And right now, the bidding starts at whatever it's
85. 85 get about 90. 85 get about 90. Number 90, number 90 now. 5 get about 95. 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 90 up front here. Bid 95. 95 get about 95. Get about 95. Get about 95. 90 now. Bid 95. 90 now. Bid 95. 90 now. Bid 95. I got 90 up front here. Bid 95. Get about 95. Get about 95. Get about 90. Get about 95. Get about 90. Get about 95. Get about 90. Get about 95 going once. 90, get up at $95, going twice. 100, I see now. 110, 105, sir. 105, want to be 105. 105, get up 105, 105, 105, 105. 100, get up 105. 100, get up 105, 105, get up 105. 100, get up 105, 105, get up 100, get up 105, get up 100, get up 105, going once. 100, get up $105, going twice. Last call. Sold $100 online. Thank you all for bidding.
You. Lot number 85 is the Chasing Amy Crossroads signed print. Not the original, of course. That hangs up in Jane, Silent Bob's secret stash. But we took the original, made a copy, had Jason Lee sign it, as his character is the one that draws it, Banky in Chasing Amy, and I signed the lower right corner. The art is actually by Scott Mosier.
350. 355. 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. Get about 350 about 355. Get about 300 about 355 going once. 350 bid $355 going twice. Last call. And we sold it for the $350 bid online.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, man, because it cost us like 20 cents to make. Here we go, kids. Lot number 86 is, I like this very much. The opening credits of Chasing Amy had different news articles about the rise of the career of Holden and Banky. And so Comic Shop News, which like I read every week when I went to comic book stores, we had them do like their version of the story of our main characters. So Hooper X is represented with his artwork, Alyssa Jones with the idiosyncratic routine, and Holden and Banky are represented not by Blunt Man and Chronic, because this stage in their career they hadn't created Blunt Man and Chronic yet. It's the artwork for a black and white book they did called 37, and the artwork is done by the great Walter Flanagan. So this is a crazy rare piece. Jason Lee signed it, and I signed it as well. It's not the original. I got the original. Fuck all y'all. But we took it to a printer and had to make nice versions and had Jason Lee sign.
95 bid 100. 95 get 100, 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 get 110, 105 rather, 105. 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 100 get about 105. 100 bid 105, 105, 105, get about 105, get about 105, 100 get about 105, 105, 105, 100 get about 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 105 going once. 100 get about $105 going twice. Last call. $100 online, $100 online.
Thank you, online bidder. Kids, lot number 87 is from our good folks at Lilu Multiprops. It is a Breaking Bad. Don't scroll. Hey, well, I'm reading still. Breaking Bad, Lilu Multiprops, exclusive signed blue foil print. It's limited and numbered, and here's who signed it. You got Aaron Paul, you got Mark Margolis, you got Anna Gunn, who I worked with in Red State, you got Dean Norris, you got R.G. Mitt, you got Danielle and Louis Moncada, Raymond Cruz, Stephen Michael Gazzada, Charles Baker, and Matt Jones. There's a lot of fucking signatures for people that were in Breaking Bad, and the starting bid is $425.
$425, $430, $430, get about $430, get about $430, get about $425, get about $430, get about $430, get about $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, get about $425, get about $430, get about $430, get about $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, get about $430. A whole lot of autographs on there, guys. $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, $425, get about $430, get about $425, bid $430 going once. $425 get about $430 going twice. Last call. Sold it for $425 on the internet.
Next up, we got lot number 88. This is a two-pack here, a Carney trade paperback and an issue 1, the Secret Stash variant, signed by author Brian Johnson. So you get 2 Carney books. One is the trade paperback, and one is the single issue of issue number 1.
70 now, 75. 70 number 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 70 number 75, 75, 75, 75, 75, 70 number 75, 70 number 75, 75, 70 number 75, 70 number 75, 75, 70 number 75, 70 number 75, 70 number 75, 75, 75, 70 number 75 going once. 70 number $75 going twice. Last call. And we sold it online $75.
Thank you, online buyer. Lot number 89, my friends, is a Hollywood Babylon poster signed by me and Ralph Garman. Ralph Garman's signature is up there, but I just signed it this morning, so you got both of us. Crazy Rare, we don't make these anymore, but this is when the show, first incarnation of the show, and the bidding's at 105.
I like the saying up top. 105 and 110. What if I get about 110, 110, 110, 110, 100 if I get about 110, 100 if I get about 110, 100 if I get about 110, get a 110, get a 110, get a 100 if I get about 110, 110, 100 if I get about 110, 100 if I get about 110, 110, 110, 100 if I bid 110, 100 if I bid 110, 100 if I bid 110 going once, 100 if I get about $110 going twice. Last call. Sold online, $105.
Thank you, Internet, for supporting SModcastle Cinemas. Lot number 90, my friends, this is from our good friends at Lilu Multi-Props. It's a Bray Wyatt signed figure, man. If you're a wrestling fan, there it is, signed by Bret Wyatt, and it's up to Bray Wyatt, and it's up to $205.
205, 210, 210, get about 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 205, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, get about 210, 205, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, get about 210, get about 205, get about 210, get about 205, get about 210, 205, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, bid 210 going once, 205 bid $210 going twice. Last call. Sold $205 online.
Thank you to the winner, and thank you to our good friends at Lilu Multi-Props. Next up, lot 91. I can't believe we're going to get to 100. I'm so happy. Lot 91, Mallrats signed poster, drawn by Dark Nate Gonzalez, our friend who does most of the artwork for here at SModcastle Cinemas. This was to celebrate the Mallrats screening we had on January 21st that Jeremy and Jason were both at. And it's signed by Jason Lee and Jason Mewes. Did I sign it? And it's signed by Kevin Smith as well. Take it away.
There you go. 185, 190, 195. 195 now 200. 200 get about 200, get about 200, get about 200, get about 200. 195 up front here, bid 200. 195 get about 200, get about 200, get about 200, get about 195, get about 200, get about 195, get about 200, 200 get about 205. 205 get about 205, 210. 210 get about 210, get about 210, get about 210, get about 210, get about 205, bid 210. 205 bid 210, 215, 220, 225. 225 get about 225, get about 225. I got 220 in the front row, bid 225. 220 get about 225. 225 now 230, 230, 235. I got 230 now in the second row, but 235, 235 get about 235, get about 235, 230 get about 235, 230 get about 235, get about 230, get about 235, get about 230, get about 235 going once, 350 I see now, 350. 355, 355, get about 355, get about 355 with a big jump there, right? It wasn't just me. I was in the 200s, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, fine. It screwed me up there. Oh, 400, thank you.
400.
405. I was like in a time warp or something. 405.
Wow.
400 about 405, get about 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405. 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405, get about 400 about 405 going once. 400 about $405 going twice. Last call. And we sold it for $400 online. Thank you all for bidding.
You sold it for that much. Fuck, you're good, man.
Thank you.
Okay, 92. Lot number 92 is a J. Oh, it's got no bid. Move on. 93. Lot number 93 is Mallrats Fantastic 2 print. It's signed by Jason Lee. I believe I tagged it this morning as well. And it's signed by me as well. This was the artwork for Priscilla Barnes, Miss Ivana in the opening credits of Mallrats. Not the original, it's a duplicate, but it's signed by Jason Lee and me. We never really made it available, so it was only here at SModcastle, and here it is.
I got a $304 bid.
Wow.
304, 309. Oh boy. 304, get about 309, get about 309, get about 309, get about 309. I feel like you guys are punking me today. 304 bid 309. 304, get about 309. I just got to roll with the punch. 304 bid 309. 304, get about 309. 304, get about 309, get about 304, get about 309, get about 304, get about 309. 304, get about 309. 39, 314. 39, get about 314. 39, get about 314, get about 314, get about 314, 314. 314, get about 314, bid 319. 314, get about 319, 319. 319, get about 319, get about 319, get about 319. 319, get about 319. 314, bid 319. 314, bid 319. Going once, 319, bid 324. 324, bid 329. 324, bid 329. 324, bid 329. 324, get about 329. 324, get about 329 going once. 324, bid 329 going twice. Last call. 334. 320 knocking about 334.
They're really
320
forcing you to use your arithmetic skills today.
Oh my goodness. 320 knocking about 334. 320 knocking about 334. 334 bid 339. 334 get it 334. 334 get it 339. 334 bid 339. You know, new auctioneers we should put into a hot seat like this and have to do like different odd numbers.
Truly.
Just off the hell of it, you know?
That's the skill
339, it is a skill. 339 bid 344. 339 about 344. 339 about 344 going once. 334 bid 339 bid 344 going twice. Last call. 339 bid 344. 339 bid 344. 339 about 344. 339 about 344. About 339 about 344 going once. 339 about 344 going twice. Last call. Sold for $339.
Nice.
Buyer
Thank
number.
you.
Internet.
Thank you, internet buyer. It does add to 69. Holy shit. Fucking clever. Well done. Well played. Okay, lot number 94 is the Bear is Driving print we did for the Clerks Cartoon Marathon. We held it back in, when was it? July. So it's signed by Brian O'Halloran, Jeff Anderson, and Kevin Smith, 3 people who were involved with the Clerks Cartoon.
205, 215, 205, about 250, about 250, about 250, about 250, about 250, about 250, about 215, 205 at 215, 205 at 215, 205 about 250, about 250, about 205 about 215, 205 about 250, about 205 about 250, about 205 about 250, about 205 about 215 going once, 205 at $215 going twice. Last call. Sold $205
Nice.
online, $205
Thank you.
online.
Online bidder, 95. Lot number 95 is a Chronicon lanyard, and it's signed by Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Jason Lee, and Harley Quinn Smith, 4 people who were in Jay and Silent Bob reboot where the lanyard was worn.
I got 300, but 305. 300 about 305, about 305, about 300, about 305, about 300, about 305. 300 about 305, about 300, about 305. 300 about 305, about 300, about 305, about 300, about 305, about 300, about 305 going once. 300 about $305 going twice. Last call. And we sold it for $300
Yes.
online, $300 online.
Moving right along, kids. Lot number 96 is a Dante's Death signed print by Phil Hester and Andy Parks. It's the alternate cover to Quick Stop's My Comic Book series. Number 2, it features Randall holding his dead cousin Brody in an homage, if you will, to the cover of Crisis on Infinite Earths that was done by the late, great George Perez. It is signed by me, it is signed by Jeff Anderson, and it is signed by Brian O'Halloran, all of whom are depicted in the artwork. It's not the original, this is a copy.
We sold the original.
That's right.
Oh,
You
there
got
you
the
go.
original, yeah.
You sold it, I sold it for you, he bought it.
He bought
Let's
it.
resell it. Let's go around and around.
That's true. Bring
That's
it back.
how life goes. 150, bid 155. 150, get about 155, now 160, 160, 160, 160. 155, get about 160, 160, 160, 160. 155, get about 160. 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160. 155, get about 160. 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 155, get about 160 going once. Now I forgot who I had. I had 155 here, right? Yeah, I thought so in the audience. 160, 155, get about 160, 155, get about 160 going twice. Last call. Sold $155 in the front row here. Thank you for bidding. Thank you for bidding.
Well done. Next up, lot number 97. We've got a blank Cavs jersey, one of my jerseys. It's a 4XL. That's what, of course, I would have the crest sewn onto. So this was one that didn't have a crest sewn onto it. It was one of my last blanks. So you can put anything you want on the front of it, including a crest if you've won, or somebody else's crest. And I've signed both numbers on the back.
There you go. 300, 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, 500 about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 305, 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305. It's a great jersey, ladies and gentlemen. 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305 going once. 300 about $305 going twice. Last call, 305. Thank you. 310. I got 305 in the back with 310. 305 at 310. 305 get about 310. Get about 310. Get about 305. Get about 310. 305 at 310. 305 at 310 going once. 305 get about 310 going twice. Last call. Sold $305 in the back left.
Thank you. Lot number 98, kids, is a Big Bang Theory jersey that they gave me when I came and guested on the show. On the back, it says my name and a number, and on the front is their logo as a gift from the folks that made the Big Bang Theory. And it starts at $250.
250, 255, 255, 260, 260, 260, 260. 350, 375, 350 bid 375 get about 3. I'm sorry. 500. Thank you. 5 1/4.
Triple X. If
500 about 5 1/4. 5 1/4. 500 bid 5 1/4. 500 bid 5 1/4. 500 get about 525. I got 500 there bid 505. 500 about 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 505. Get about 500 about 505. Get about 500 about 505. 500 about 505. Get about 500 about 505 going once. 500 about $505 going twice. Last call. Sold for $500. Thank you, sir.
Let me tag it.
Right over there. We appreciate
Tag
it
it.
very much.
I see you every day when I edit the movie. Sorry, kids. I'm just taking a second to tag, if you will. Here you go. Many thanks. Thank you. Folks, if you're at home watching, we're almost hitting our 100th item. We've been having a fucking blast doing this. You kids in the room having a good time? Or you out of steam? Oh, they're having a good time. This is all in support of SModcastle Cinemas, but this ain't the only thing we do. We actually show movies here and have events and stuff. For example, tonight we'll be showing the 15th anniversary screening of Zack and Miri. I'm coming back for the weekend of January 20th because we're doing, for the second time, Clerks Open All Night, where you come here at 11 o'clock at night. We lock the doors, you can wear your pajamas, and we just show Clerks all night long until the sun comes up and stuff. After that, the day after that, we're doing Batman Returns. And then February, we don't have a... And Spaceballs is also on January 20th. In the afternoon. So cool events. If you're out there watching, you're like, oh shit, I'll go to that. Come join us. Tickets at SModcastleCinemas.com. Okay. Right now, we're at lot number 99, the great one, man. It's from our good friends at Lilu Multiprops. It is the Better Call Saul cast signed print, and it's signed by, can we scroll up a little bit? Or, there you go, Dean Norris, Stephen Michael Gazzetta, Raymond Cruz, Luis Moncada, and I missed the last name. It went so fast. But there it is. Bidding starts at 110. Daniel Moncada. The bidding starts at 110. Take it away.
110, 115, 110, get 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 110, get 150, get 150, get 115, 110, bid 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 115 going once. I got 110 online, bid $115 going twice. Last call. Sold $110 online, $110 online.
Ernie wanted me to remind folks as well that The Thing is starting what day? What is it? Next Wednesday. We're running The Thing for a week or something like that. John Carpenter's Thing. So if you've ever wanted to see The Thing on the big screen, or if you've seen The Thing on the big screen, you're like, I want to do it again, come join us here. You want to see The Thing on the big screen? Yeah. That was exactly as dirty as we meant it. Okay. Now we're up to... Did we finish this or no?
Yes, that's gone.
So then we're up to item 100. Lot 100, kids, is a Clerks and Clerks 2 screenplay signed by Kevin Smith. So the first one is the old printing that Miramax Books did years ago of the Clerks screenplay and the Chasing Amy screenplay, both under one cover. And the other is the Graffiti Designs printing of the Clerks 2, the entire Clerks 2 screenplay. And I signed both. Take it away.
270, bid 275. 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275. 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275. 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275, get about 270, get about 275 going once. 270, bid $275 going twice. Last call. 300, 300 about 305, 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 310, 315, 310 about 315, 310, 315, 310 about 350, about 350, about 310, but 315, 310, but 315, 310 about 315, 310 about 315, 310 about 315, going once, 310 bid $315 going twice. Last call. Sold $310 online, $310 online.
Do we go for it? Do we keep going? Yes. All right, so it's 2 o'clock in Los Angeles, which means it's 5 o'clock here. You say like half hour? A little bit. We do have to flip the place for the Zach and Miri screening later on. So, but let's go. Yeah, we hit 100. Let's try to go to 110. Any Jersey girls? The room's full of them, sir. All right, let's go for it, man. Lot number 101 comes from our good friends at Lilu Multiprops, man. It's Beer Fest. Cast signed posters signed by Kevin Heffernan, Jay Chandrakasar, Steve Lemmy, and Eric Stolansky, man. The bidding starts at $150.
155, 160, 160, 160, 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 155, get about 160, 155, get about 160, 155, get about 160, 160, 165, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 165, and 170, 165, get about 170, 170, 165, and 170, 170, 165, and 170, 165, and 170 going once. 165 and $170 going twice. Last call. Sold $165. Nice buy.
Excellent job. Lot number 102, kids, is a signed A to Z jacket. Is it signed? Well, I can sign it. It is the jacket that the cast wore to promote Yoga Hosers when we went to Sundance. We got a bunch of these coats, and they have the A to Z logo from the fake convenience store in that movie. And Kevin Smith will sign it right under the logo. And the opening bid is what?
180, bid 185. 180, 185, 185, get about 185, get about 185, get about 185, get about 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 185, get about 190.
Columbia jacket,
185, get about 190.
Warm as fuck.
185, get about 190, 190, 190, 185, get about 190. I got 185 in the front row, left bid 190, 185, get about 190. I got 185 on my left bid 190, 190, 190, 185, get about 190, 190, 190, 185, get about 190 going once. 185, get about $190 going twice. Last call. Sold $185 on
Well
my left.
done.
Good job.
Anybody that buys any Yoga Hosers or anything owns my heart. Thank you, man. Well done. Yes, absolutely. I ain't going to leave you hanging. 103, kids. Lot 103 is the Degrassi, the movie pitch outline binder. This is what they brought to me when they were like, we want you to direct the movie. And it's got the entire outline of the story inside. So it's not the script. It was before the script was even made. And it's got a cover that features pictures of the cast, and it has the epitome card inside. So lots of pages. It looks like your typical pitch deck that tells you where the story is going to go.
125, bid 130, 125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 125, get about 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get about 130, 130, now 5, 135, get about 135, 135, get about 35, get about 135, 130, get about 135, 130, get about 135, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135, get about 130, get about 135 going once. I got 130 here, bid 135 going twice. Last call. Sold $130 buyer number.
Right in the room? Well done.
There is no buyer number, but yes, on the third row.
Thank you for your support. Lot number 104 is a signed cast print from the movie The Sandlot. And it features the entire cast of, well, not the entire cast, but a lot of kids of the characters. Except for one. Everybody but who? There it is. So everyone but Benny. Take it away.
325 and 330. 325 get about 330, get about 330, get about 330, get about 325, get about 330. 325 get about 330. 325 get about 330, get about 330, get about 325, get about 330, get about 325, get about 330, get about 325, get about 330, get about 325. Bid 330 going once. 325 get about $330 going twice. Last call. Sold online for $325.
Yes. Thank you to the buyer, and thank you to their good friends at Lilu Multiprops for the donation. Okay, lot number 105 is Breaking Bad cast sign poster, also from Lilu Multiprops. Who signed it? Scroll up, or it's on the back. Oh, okay. Here you go. Like all the same people that signed the other one: R.J. Mitt, Anna Gunn, Dean Norris, Ray Cruz, Charles Baker, Matt Jones, Stephen Michael Gazzetta, Louis and Daniel Moncada. Breaking Bad cast of 9. So you get. You can also add Jonathan Banks. When's that happen? Great. So if you buy it, they'll also, you give it back, and the Lilu kids will get you Jonathan Banks as well. Well done. Thank you.
300, 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, 300 about 305, 300 about 305, about 305, about 300 about 305, about 300 about 305 going once. 300 about $305 going twice. Last call. Sold $300 online, $300 online.
Lot number 106 is a signed cast photo from the movie The Waterboy. And it has Kathy Bates, Henry Winkler, Peter Dante, Alan Covert, Blake Clark, Fairuza Balk, Clint Howard, and John Loughran. Everybody but the Waterboy himself. So you got to provide the Sandler.
500.
Yeah, take it away.
Yeah, 500 about 505. 500 about 505. About 505. About 500 about 505. About 505. 500 about 505. 500 about 505. About 505. About 500 about 505. About 500 about 505. 500 about 505. About 500 about 505. About 500 about 505. About 500 about 505 going once. I got 500 online, bid $505 going twice. Last call. Sold $500 online, $500 online.
Lot number 107, my friends, also comes to us from Lilu Multiprops. It's a Cobra Kai cast signed poster, and it has 16 names, stars, man. Ralph Macchio, William Zabka, Martin Cove, Mary Mouser, Jacob Bertrand, Gianni DiCenzo, Vanessa Rubio, Peyton List, Joe Seo, Hannah Keppel, Thomas Ian Griffith, Nicole Brown, Annalisa Cochran, Ron Thomas, Tony Odell, and Sean Kanan. That's a lot of fucking signatures. The bidding begins at
700.
Wow.
705. 700 by 705. 500 by 700 by 705. 700 by 705. By 500 by 700 by 705. By 700 by 705. By 700 by 705 going once. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 700 by $705 going twice. Last call. Sold $700 online.
That's like, and then the rest is crossed. All right, next up, kids. Lot number 108 is also a Clerks script pack. This one's a little different. It has the U.S. Clerks Chasing Amy dual screenplay, but it also has the U.K. Clerks screenplay. Never available here in the States, and they're both signed by yours truly.
I got 250, bid 255. 250, get about 255. I get about 55, 55, 55, 55, 55. 255, get about 250, get about 255. 250, get about 255. 250, get about 255, get about 55, get about 55, get about 250, get about 255, get about 255. 250, get about 255. 250, get about 255, get about 250, get about 255, get about 250, get about 255 going once. 250, bid $255 going twice. Last call. $250 online.
Yes. Thank you, online mystery bidder. The next item we have up, Lot 109, is a sealed TESD album signed by Brian Walt and Brian Quinn himself, Q. It was I don't know how many albums they've done, but this is the first one they did. I had 2, so there's one here up for auction. Take it away.
200, 205, 200, get about 205, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205, 500, get about 205, 200, 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 get about 205, 55, 200, get about 205, 200, get about 205 going once. 200, get about $205 going twice. Last call. $200 online.
Thank you, onliner. Moving right along, Lot 110. We got a hockey crest, boombox hockey crest. Looks like this, very plain, very simple. It has got no current bid. Let's not do that. 40? All right, we're at $40. Go
I
ahead.
think it's neat, guys. I had one as a kid. That's a nice thing.
A boombox?
Yeah, I had a boombox all the time. 40 now 5.
Take it from 40. We'll try to get through it fast. Go ahead, 40.
40 now 5. 45 get about 45, 45, 45, 45, 49, 45, 45. Put 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 70, 60, 70, 70, 60, 70, 70, 60, 70, 60, 70, 60, 70 going once. 60, $70 going twice. Last call. $60 right here. Nice buy.
All right. Yeah, we might as well. We'll do one last crest. The rest are crests. We're going to leave the crests. They're online, right? So people keep bidding on those crests online. But for here, for in the room, the last crest we'll do is this Supergirl patch. Supergirl carrying Kevin Smith, who was the director of a few episodes of the show. And it's at $95.
95 bid 100, 95 bid 100 get a 1, 100 get a 110, 100 bid 105, 100 bid 105, 105, 105, 105 get a 105, 100 get a 105, 100 get a 105, 105 get a 105, get a 105, 100 get a 105, 100 bid 105, 105 get a 100 get a 105, 105 get a 100 get a 105, 100 get a 105 going once, 100 get about $105 going twice, 105, 110, 110, 110, 110, 115, 110 bid 115, 150 get about 115. I got 110 bid 115, 110, 115, 115, 110 bid 115, 110 bid 115, 110 bid 115 going once, 110 bid $115 going twice. Last call. Sold $110 right up front here. Second row, second row.
All right, so we're going to, online at the actual auction site, the crests are still up there, correct, Stephen? What's that? Can we do 113? We can fucking do anything you want. Especially if you ask like that. That was awesome. 113. The Jurassic Spark? Yeah, maybe. All right, where do we start it? How much is it? 75.
75 at 80. 80 bid 90. 90 bid 90 bid 90 bid 90 bid
No, I
90.
think
85
she's
bid
bid,
90.
why you keep bidding? Stop it.
But she's 85. Bid 90. 85
bid
get a bid
once,
90.
you're good.
Hey, if I
Nobody's
get a bid 90,
bidding
get a bid 90, get a bid 90, get a bid 90. You're 85 in the back. Bid 90. I got a 99, get a bid 90, get a bid 90, get a bid 90. 85 get a bid 90, 90, 90. I got 85 in the back. Bid 90. 85 get a bid 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. 85 get a bid 90, 85 get a bid 90, 85 get a bid 90, 85 get a bid 90 going once. 85 get a bid $90 going twice. Last call. Sold $85 back there.
Hey, well done. Are there any other crests that people are like, wait, I wanted that one? Yeah, all of them? We'll talk afterwards. Which one? 136. What was that? Is the Charlie Brown one, him by himself? Yeah. Done and done. Jump to 136 if you can. Ba, 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 ba. There you are. He looks small, but he's the no, that's not it. He's by himself. No, he's by, I think you wanted. Which one did you want? By himself. Ba, 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 ba. Bidding starts at 75. It is a silent bop as Charlie Brown. And Ernie's got it.
All right. We're ready?
Yes.
75. Now 80, 75 at 80, 80, 75 at 80, 80, 75 at 80, 80, 75 at 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 80 going once. 75 at $80 going twice. Last call. Sold $75. Nice buy in the front row.
Well done. Okay. 121? Let's throw up 121, please. 121 is... Oh, nothing can kill the grimace? Done and done. This one's signed. Nothing can kill the grimace starting at... It's at 90. It's
90 bid 100.
Online.
100 get a 110, 110, 120, 120, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140, 150, 150, 150, 160, 170, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 170, 180, 180, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180, 170, 180 going once. I got 170 over here. Bid 180, 170, 180, 180, 170, 180 going once. 170 bid $180 going twice. Last call. I'm good. Sold $170 in the fourth row there.
Excellent job. Thank you for your support. Totally. What else? 67. Was that the Goodwill hunting jacket?
It's sold, right?
The Goodwill hunting jacket. We have it. We didn't skip it. We put it up. There were no bids. Oh, because there were no bids in the room. Somebody interested in it? What number is it? 67. Throw up 67. We still have it for sure. Yes. Yeah, really. Should have everybody tell us what they want. Just tell me the name of the movie you want to see. There it is. So 67, is this what we're talking about? The Good Will Hunting Carhartt jacket.
500. 500. 500 about 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 500.
Oh no, we're not haggling. No, I'll sell it at another auction. We'll eventually get
500. 500 about 500 about. This is the time to buy it. 500. Next time I'll do 800. I got 500. Thank you. Been 5 and a quarter. 500 about 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. 5 and a quarter. I got 500 about 525. 500 about 525 about 500 about 525 going once. 500 about $525 going twice. Last call. Nice buy for $500. Thank you, sir.
Well done. Look at that late bloomer, man, out of nowhere. Fucking A. Oh, what is it? 68. What was 68? Let's go back one. Ahead one. No, I'm going to hold on to that. It's got bids on it?
You put it there.
I did. All right. Here's a little backstory on this. This could be the jersey that almost died in. There were 3. They were all 3XLs, and they're in my closet. And I forget which one I wore that night. So I'm not saying this is the one that I definitely had a heart attack in, but it's one of the 3 that I possibly did. So I'm actually kind of partial to it. But if y'all want to bid on it, and they've already started bidding on it online.
$5,000.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
3,000. 2,000. I got 550. Bid 575. 575 about 575 about 5 thinking about 575. 555. 555. 565. 560 rather. 560. 560 about 560 about 560 about 555 bid 560. 555 about 560. 555 about 560 about 560 about 555 about 560. 550 about 560. 555 about 560. 555 about 560. 555 about 560. 555 bid 560 going once, and he just signed it as well. 575, thank you. 575, 580, 580, 580, 580. I can't go any lower at that point. 580, 575 behind me, but 580, 580 about 580 about. You came all this way. What's another $30? 580, 580, 585, 585, 585 about 585 about 585, 585, 580 bid 585, 580 about 585, 580 about 585 about 580 about 585 about 580 about 585 going once. 580 about 585 going twice. Am I good to go? I have 580 out there in the audience. Bid 585. I got 580 in the hat. Bid 585. 580 about 585. Get about 580 about 585 going once. You got 600? 600. 610. 610. 605. I'll stick to my $5 increments because that's what they're stuck to. 605, 605, get to buy 605. I got 600 online, bid 605. 600 to buy 605. 600 to buy 605. When are you going to see another one? When's it going to come up for bid again? This is going to go away in somebody's closet. It's never going back out. 605. Oh, I have it up there. 625, 630 is what happens when you think too long. It goes much higher. 630, will I be 630, sir? 630, gonna buy 630, gonna buy 630, gonna buy 625, gonna buy 630. 625, gonna buy 630, gonna buy 625, gonna buy 630, gonna buy 625. Bid $630 going once. 625, gonna buy $630 going twice. Last call. Am I good to go? Sold $625 online.
All right, man. Again, we're going to leave the... Yes? Do another Charlie Brown crest? Which one? I think we sold the only solo one. But we have other ones where I'm standing next to Jay. Here, throw up the... What number is that? Throw up 134 real quick. Yeah, really. Make a deal with this guy. Holy shit. All right, let's stop at 128 on the way. Almost there, kids. 128, closing in on 128. 128 is the Flash crest. You into it? Yeah? All right,
Okay.
opening bid is $75.
75, 75 at 80, 80,
Nice.
80, 80, 75 at 80, 80. On the flash this time. 75 at 80, 80, 75 at 80, 80, 75 at 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 80.
But the lightning bolt is lighting a joint at the bottom.
75 at 80, 80, 75 at 80 going once. 75 at $80 going twice. Last call. 80, now 5. 85 going to be 85, now 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 85, 90. Yes, can't tell. 85 going to be 90, 85 going to be 90, 85 going to be 90, 85 going to be 90 going once. 85 going to be $90 going twice. Last call. 95, 95, 95, 95 going to be 95 going to be 95 going to be 95 going to be 90, now bid 95, 90 now bid 95, 99 bid 95 going once. 90 going to be $95 going twice. Last call. Sold for $90 in the front row. Buyer on the front row.
Excellent job. What was the other? A Charlie Brown crest. So go forward to like 134. There's one. Hold on. So I'll show you go back. One more. So there's this one, Education. That's me and Andy McAlfresh. Keep going. That's me and Mark Bernardin for Fat Man on Batman. Keep going. Me and Ralph Garman for Hollywood Babylon. And the next one should be Jay for Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. Those are the 4 Charlie Brown crests that are left. Wow. What a fucking out-of-the-box choice, right? Me and Kaminsky co-signed that. Fucking, we love Andy McAlfresh. All right, so it's going to be, shit, man. You ain't bidding. You going to buy this fucker for 75. Done, man.
75.
Done. That, yes. No
Seven-
bidding. Fuck it. That's anybody who likes Andy enough to pick him out of 4. I'm going to text him and tell him I'm so excited. And I'm signing this. Okay.
I'm sorry. So that's done.
Yeah, we won't auction that one. We'll
Sold.
just sell it to him. Yes, well done. Okay, any other crests? The Jay and Silent Bob, which one? The Get Old one, absolutely. Go to 2 screens up. There you go. It's at 80 according to the internet right now.
80. Bid 90. 80, 85, 95, 95, 100, 105. 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 105, 115, 115, 120, 120, 120, 120, 125, 125, 125, 125, 125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130 now 5, 135, about 135, about 135 now 140, 140, 140, 145, 145 now 150, 150, 155, 155, 155, 155, 155, about 155, about 155, about 155, 155, get about 155, get about 155, get about 155, get about 155 going once. 150, get about 155 going twice.
You can bid.
155, 160. I'm sorry, 160, 160, 160. I need some kind of memento for today. 160.
I think we could hook
And I'm
you
a
up.
big Charlie Brown fan, so 155 get about 160. But you could bid against me. Come on, 160, 155 get about 160, 160, 165, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 170, 165, and 170, 175, 175, 180, 180, 185, 190, 190, get about 190, get 190, get 190, get 190, 190, 190, 185 with 190.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay. 185 about 190, 190, 185 about 190 going once. 185 about $190 going twice. 190 now 200. 200 about 200 about 200. 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter about 225. 210. 200 about 210 about 210 about 200 about 210 about 200 about 210 about 200 about 210 going once. 200 about $210 going twice. Last call. Sold $200. I bought it. Thank you.
Right here in the room?
Yeah. No.
Well
Thank you.
done. And thank you for your SModcastle Cinemas support. 142, kids. Put it up on the screen. It's the Mysterio crest. Why are we doing this? Who? Oh, you're right on. All right. So it's starting at $85.
We got 85. Now
Online.
90. 85, get about 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 85, get about 90, 90, 90, get about 90. You're my 85, but 90.
he's
Oh,
the
no,
90.
I had 85. You're right. 90, bid 5. 95, get about 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 95. 90, bid 5, get about 95, get about 95. 90, get about 95, get about 95, get about 95, get about 90, bid down 95, 90, now bid 95 going once. I got 90 out here. Bid 95. 95, get about 95. I got 90 standing, bid 95 going twice. Thank you. 95. Bid 100. 100. Get about 105. 105. Get about 105. 105. Get about 105. 100. Get about 105. I got 100 standing in the room. Bid 105. 100. Get about 105. 105. 105. Get about 105. 100. Get about 105 going once. 100. Get about $105 going twice. Last call.
105 online.
105, thank you. 110, 115, 110 bid 115, 115, 115, take it 100, take it 115, 110 bid 115, 110 bid 115 going once, 110 bid $115 going twice. Last call. Yes, I have 110 in the room. I had to think about it too. Sold $110 right here on the right. Buyer number. Right there.
141. Pull out. Thank you. The reverse flash.
This is why you never take requests. You just
I know.
you sell right through it. That's the best approach.
But we can't be like, we need help at SModcastle Cinemas. Be like, fuck your money. Like, you know, they want to buy crests. We're here to sell crests.
That's right.
We've got a double set patch here. These crests are smaller, so this flash crest is going to be smaller than the flash crest that y'all won. It's that big flash crest, they shrunk and did this. But it's a 2-pack set, and this is the flash, and again, the lightning bolt lights a joint, and then this is the reverse flash.
80 bid 90. I got 90 bid 100. Now I get 100, 100 get 110, 100 bid 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 120, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 140, 140, 140, 140, 140 get about 1. It's 2 for 1. 140, 140 get about 140, get about 140, get about 140. What's 140, 140, 135 bid 140, 140, 140, 145, 145, 145 get about 145, get about 145, get about 145, 140 get about 145, get about 145, get about 145. You know, tomorrow you're gonna go, you know, I should have just went that extra $5. Why didn't I just bid $5 more? 145. That's what's
You're the
happen.
devil, man.
130 get about 145. 140 get about 145. Get about 140. Get about 145 going once. 140 get about $145 going twice. Last call. Sold $140 once again on the right.
119? 119, please. And okay.
135.
And 135. Well, hold on. We're close to 135, so go to 135. That one? The small pop-up? Yeah? Let's see. It's smaller than the other one, like about half the size. See, it's like miniature. Mini. I'll sell it to you right now for $75. 75 sold. I mean 80. Sign it, done and done. I'm going to put it right over one of their faces.
So it's 75 now, 80 now, 5, and it's sold, right? $80.
Yes.
That's what you did. There you go.
Thank you, neighbor. Give it up for neighbor, man. He's always looking out for us. Am I tagging these 2 flashes as well? Yeah. Copy. What were the other numbers, kids? 140 and 119. Whatever's closer. Let's go to that. No. Love you too. Both sides. Okay, which one are we looking at? Who's into this? Yeah? Bidding's at $90.
I got 90 bid 100 or 95. 95 bid 100. 100 get 100 get 100 get 100 get 95 bid 100 get 100 get 100 get 95 bid 100 get 100 get 100 get 95 bid 100 get 100 get 95 bid 100 get 95 bid 100 get 95 bid 100 going once. 110, 115, 120, 120, 120. 120, 120, 120, 120, 115 bid 120, 120, 115 bid 120, 115 bid 120, get about 120, get about 150, get about 120 going once, 115 bid 120 going twice. Last call. I got there. Yep. Sold $115 in the hat.
Hey! Do you want me to tag it? Okay. Next up, what was the other number? 119. What do we got? Thank you. Storyboard. The clerk's storyboard crest, is that what somebody was interested in? Bang. We are at
100.
$100.
105, 110, 110, 110, 110, 110, 105 bid 110, 105 bid 110, 110, 110, 105 bid 110 going once, 105 bid $110 going twice. Last call. Sold $105 up here.
Excellent job, Ryan. Ryan's is literally at every show we do here, man. And I'm tagging this as well. What other numbers, kids? Anything else? 127 it is. And 144. No. 127 is another T-shirt that I had done when I directed an episode when we wrapped. And so later on, I turned it into the crest. It's me as the Flash. He's got the backwards baseball cap. Clearly has the beard. There it is. It's pretty big too. $85.
85 bid 90, 90 bid 5, 95, 95, 100, 105, 105, 105, 110, 110, 115, 115, 115, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120. It's only money now. You bought it. Add it to your collection. 120, 120, 125, 125. You know you want it. 125, 125, get about 125, get about 125, 120, get about 125, 120, get about 125, get about 125, get about 120, get about 125 going once, 120, get about $125 going twice. Last call. Sold $120 here in the hat.
Loving it right here in the house. Tag this as well. Next one is what number? 144. Oh, it's the KFS, Kevin fucking Smith. I love this. This is a, look at that, man. He does chicken right. Current bid is $75. Take it away.
75, 80, 85, I pocket up 85, 85, 90, 90, 90, 95, 95, 95, 95, get up at 95, 99 bid 95, 90 bid 95, 95, 105, 105, 115, 115, 110, 110, help you, sir, 110, 110, 110, 110. I already got 105, 110, 110, 115, 120. 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 120, 125, 125, 125, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 130, 125, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 130, get about 125, get about 130, get about 130, you're out, sir, 130, get about 125, get about 130, 125, get about 130, 130, 135, 135, 140, 145, 145, get about 145, get about 145, get about 145, get about 150, 150, 155, 155, 160, 165, 165.
Look what you started.
There's no friends here. 165. Hit it again. 165, 170, 175, 180, 180, 185, 185, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 195, 195, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, get about 200, get about 200, get about 205, 205, 205, 200, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205, get about 200, get about 205 going once. Finger licking good. 200, get about 205 going twice. Last call. Sold for $200. Thank you guys for bidding. Thank you both for bidding.
You opened the bidding. Fuck. Sorry about that. What was the other one? Martian Manhunter? This is the Martian Manhunter crest. It looks like the thing that goes across his chest. I tagged it.
129, Steven.
I'd bid on 125 too.
There it is. No current bid. Who's into this? $50. Done and done. Give it up for
50.
DJ. He won.
Sold.
Yeah, I'll sign it as well. Any other numbers, kids? 130. The Hollyweed one.
I got 75. Bid 80. 85, 85, get about 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 85, 89 bid 85, 89 bid 85, 89 bid 85, 89 bid 85, 85, 85 going once, 89 bid $85 going twice. Last call. Sold $80 on the left, $80 on the left.
Well done. Oh my God, you rock. All right, kids. Ernie's telling me we got to wrap up, but. And you'll cherish it, right? Done and done. We sold that fucking Marvel. Give it up for him. Absolutely. It goes to a good home. We're auctioning shit. We're not even fucking auctioning, man. Okay, last item we're going to do before we get out of here, kids, is the other Bullwinkle that I drew commemorating tonight's SMAUCTION event. It also comes with a picture, so if you win it, I'll take a picture with you. That one was this way. This one was horizontal, one's vertical, so it's slightly different. But it says SMAUCTION 2024, and it's signed by yours truly at the bottom. For most people who are like, why Bullwinkle? It's the only thing I can draw well. You would imagine by now I would have learned to draw Silent Bob, but I didn't. It's just always Bullwinkle. So here we go. Let's start at... There we go.
100 bid 125, 125 get about 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, down to 175. 175, 175, get about 175, get about 150, get about 175, 175, not 200, get about 200, get about 200, get about 200, 200, get about 200, 175, get about 200, 185, help anybody, 185, 175 and 185, you're my 175 and 185, 185, 185, 175, 185, 175, 180, 180, 185, 185, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, 190, I need you at 190, I got 185 and 190, 190, 195, 195, 195, 200, 205, 215, 2 and a quarter, 235, 235, 235, 235, 235, get about 235, get about 300? 230. I was hoping for 300. 235, 240, 240, 245, 250, 250, 250, get about 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 250, 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 250, get about 245, bid 250 going once. 245, get about 250, 255, 255, 260, 260, 260, 260, get about 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 260 going once. 255 at 260, 265, 270, 270, 270, 270, 270, 275, 275, 280, 280, 280. It's only money now. 280, 280, 280, 275, get about 280, 280, 285, 285, 290, 295, 295, 295, 300, 300, 300, 300, 300, about 300, about 300, about 300. Got 295 and 300, about 300, about 300, about 295 and 300 going once. 300, 310.
Oh, sniped.
310, 310, get about 310, get about 310, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 320, 310, get about 320, 310, get about 320, get about 320, get about 320 going once. 310, get about $320 going twice. Last call. 330, 340, 340, 340, 340, 340. Don't let them have it. Come on, hit it again. 340, 330, get about 340, get about 330, get about 340, get about 330, get about 340, 340, 335, 335, 340, 340. You started it. 340, 340, get about 340, get about 340, get about 340, get about 340 going once.
Is it down to 2?
Yeah, I've got 335 here, but 340. 340, get about 340, get about 340 going once. 340 going twice.
I was just going to say I could draw another one and then they could both be happy and shit.
Shh, don't tell them that.
Yes, let's do this. So what is it up to?
I'm at 335 right here.
So would you both do 300? Well, I know you would. Who is he bidding against? Would you do 300? Done. Let's just do 2 for 300.
So, hold on. All right, hold on. So what he's saying is, instead of he'll 300 for one, he'll draw you a new one at $300. So there'll be 2.
Back there.
And the man back there he'll draw you one right now.
Yeah, but let's close it because I can't keep drawing.
All right, so that's 2 extra draws.
So is everybody cool? 300. Where's it up front? Here.
Sold right here, sold
300.
right there, and it was whoever yelled over in this area. It was over there. Sold in the back. So he'll draw you once. He'll have them for you by next year, no problem.
2 canvases coming. Beautiful.
Right?
So I'll draw them before we get out of here.
Next year.
No. I'll do it live on stage. Kids, that's literally everything that we have to auction with the exception of some crests that are available online for the folks that are playing along and stuff like that. I can't believe we got through all that merchandise, and more importantly, I can't believe y'all gave so generously, both here in the room and online. I can't thank you enough, man. Please give yourselves a round of applause. You helping us save SModcastle means the world, man. Give it up for the 2 guys who made the event happen. You got Steven and you got Ernie. Give it up for them. Give it up for Red, who was displaying our stuff. Give it up for Connor, who took your fucking money and shit. But give it up for the give it up for the staff, of course, SModcastle Cinemas. They've been taking care of you all day. But the true magic of the room, ladies and gentlemen, the reason y'all came and what you'll be thinking about, like you go to sleep tonight, you'll be like, 3 going to 25, 25, 25. Give it up for the voice himself, the velvet tongue, Joe Bodner, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you if you came here to play. Thank you if you're playing along at home. There's a grand total that we'll put out when we're all done and stuff. We'll announce what the grand total was. But we can't thank you enough. This is the movie theater that I grew up going to the movies at when I was a kid. Keeping it alive means something to me. My father took me here, man. And my father ain't around anymore. He's been dead for 20 years. But I know he was in this building. So every time I sit in the theater seat here, it's like he's there kind of next to me. So aside from keeping it open for the community, because this is the movie theater that birthed my interest in movies, I would like to keep it open for others, man. Maybe there are other future Kevin Smiths, God fucking forbid, who like movies enough to like make it their pursuit in life and stuff. So aside from like it being something we do that we enjoy doing because it's fun, we do it for the community because the community really seems to appreciate this great town of Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. But selfishly, kids, at the end of the day, I keep this place open because my father was here once, many times when I was a kid. So keeping it alive means a lot to me and to my mom at home, who has been watching the whole fucking time. Mom, thank you for being here. Don't forget, man, we got some screenings coming up. The Zagamiri's happening tonight. We've got Clerks Open All Night happening on the 20th. That's us showing all 3 Clerks movies all night long. We got the same day, Spaceballs is happening. The next day, Batman Returns. Always something fun happening here at SModcastle Cinemas, and that's because y'all took the time to help and support us today. I thank you all so very much, man. This is our cathedral, kids. Film is our religion, and SModcastle Cinemas is our cathedral. I'll take that shit right there. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, man. Have a great night. Be careful going home. I'll see you later on.